was getting everyone to the right level. I was getting everyone level 21 before I go fight the gym. Yeah, just gonna get my chair back a little. Okay, so I just want to look at my stats. You're amazing. Not ideal, but we'll make it work. Neutral's better than bad. You're horrendous. Right. It's getting your... Oh wait, your trade evolution. Stupid. Okay. Yeah, so I'm never using that. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Yeah.
Return the slab.
I was waiting for the full thing, man. I was gonna say with it.
Oh, come on.
Thank you. That's how I feel, man.
How you doing, Sable?
I'm doing okay. I have my game open, but it's just stuck on like the party menu.
My game is open right where I left off last time.
I was saying like that's like where I'm at, but just so like I don't move or anything like that. I'll just hit the party menu of it. Because I need to remember what I actually have. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember ever catching Onyx.
I don't remember what I have, so I gotta take a look at that as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's Wobbuffet, Dupiter, and Cena.
Yeah, because I even checked like my box. I was like, oh, Machop's good. You're good. I saw the Swirlic and I was like, oh, I just need to give it an item. I was like, oh wait, I gotta give it the item in trade. That's why it's separated from everything else, because I'm not using this thing.
I also gotta remember that my rule is hit the gym, beat the gym,
New team.
then new team.
Minus the starter. Do you remember what your
So
so-called starter was?
The Rolts.
Okay. Say that should help.
Well, I'm going against an annoying Pokemon to evolve. Farfetch'd.
You gotta get 3 crits in one battle.
And it has to have the leak item as well.
No, I don't think that part's
Yo,
true.
yo, Lightly Yoshi fan, welcome in. How's it going? How's your day been?
The league isn't necessary. It just increases a crit chance. But it does not have to have leak.
But it's much more effective if you have the leak.
Yeah, but you said, like, oh, I have to have leak. Technically, you don't. When are we going?
I've already started moving. The minute I got in here, we went over what our team was that we started.
Okay, well.
I thought that was blatantly obvious.
No, because I thought we were doing, like, quick recap, because it's been, like, 3 weeks since we did this. So I thought we did a recap, and we was going to do, like, a 1, 2, 3, go. That's what I thought we were going to do. That's my fault for not communicating that part.
Yep.
Hey, I think the responsibility went to my fault.
All I did was agree.
So where are you at anyway in the game?
In front of the egg place. It's if my Pokemon doesn't, die right here. I have 0 things to heal anything with right now.
What egg? Oh, you're in like an area you're not supposed to be. That is brazen.
What are you talking about? It's right before the bridge where you gotta battle Hop again.
Wait, you already beat the gym? Did I beat the gym?
Yeah. You should
Wait, if
have
you beat the
at least
gym,
a
that
total
means
of-
you have to be using the new team, right? Or is that what you're working on now?
Yeah. When we left off, I was making a new team.
Okay, see, now I'm remembering because, like, you were catching, like, low-level Pokemon, and I was like, yeah, see? Okay.
Yeah, so if you look at your league card, you should have at least 1 badge.
You might have badge. I think I took the time to level up everyone.
So you're already behind then.
I think. It's like I have some Pokemon not at level 21, and I know 21 is like the gym leader ace. So that's where I think I'm at.
Yeah, I might as well face the camera guy and the reporter. Bring it on. Since you got that incursion on your shirt, buddy. Oh, did you read the latest entry
Yes, I did.
in the Mudex, by the way?
Yes, I did. The one in Unite.
Yep. Yeah, Boomy and I unanimously decided that counts.
Yeah. Alright. How do I look at the league card? Don't. Shut up. I was talking out loud. Oh, I did beat the gym. Okay. So I'm not behind. I'm just... Like, I'm behind, but I'm not behind. Wait, do I have the bike? Okay, so I don't have the bike yet, so I didn't do that.
Perfect. This Pokemon attacked Wobbuffet, and I happened to use the move Counter.
Well, it only works if it uses a physical move.
Waiting for this other Pokemon to do something that's not charging power.
Good luck.
Try and confuse one of these guys.
Okay.
Activate Mirror Coat. the other Pokemon's using charge. It's swapped. I'm gonna go to find Pokemon.
Okay, so I'm only gonna do this spray, and I'm gonna just. That's right. I think that's right. Because I caught the Swirlix at that route, that 5 route, so I can avoid that spot. Second Pokemon, I have an answer for this guy. It's. Oh, I really don't have an answer. Okay, so we're just gonna use this guy instead. Cool. So you know there's like the rates that give you double rewards and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a double reward rate and it's a 1-star magic card. So I'm doing great.
Yeah, they're using special non-physical attacks to Mirror Coat really get them back.
Yeah.
Bring you this here. And another Mirror Coat just in case.
Well, how was your day, Lord?
Oh, pretty good. Not better than yesterday.
Yeah. A friend of mine just went through the same thing you did yesterday. Or today, sorry. So, yay! Everything's going to crap.
We all suffer. Let's go.
Yeah, so he took a like a personal / sick day today, so I didn't get my desktop today. So I'm getting it tomorrow instead. Once again, no big deal.
Yeah, this battle's over. Victory. That microphone is like the size of her head.
So, news reporter.
How is the camera smaller than the dude, but the microphone's bigger than the lady? What's happening here?
Portable.
So they came here with their dollar store bought items.
Alright. So I'm going to take a detour from level grinding just to make sure I at least get to the next city. What's the fight, huh? Because I do think that's where I left off. I got the encounter and I was like, I'm gonna go train. Oh, nobody is telling that. No, I didn't. Oh, wait, no, I skipped this battle because I boxed my team except for one Pokemon to skip these guys. Now it's making sense.
Ah, there's Farfetch'd again. Come here. You're getting on the team. For now. Until you're no longer needed.
Because when you have a Surfetch, it's always needed. Unless you're playing the Fairy Gym. That's the only exception.
It also won't matter because once I defeat the next gym, this Pokemon goes in the box with the rest of them.
True. Yeah, so you're never gonna get a Surfetch. Because it's literally 3 crits in one battle, not 3 crits combined
Yeah,
in all battles. So it's like,
I know the method.
I'm just talking out loud, okay? Sorry for trying to scold you on a bad idea.
Like, the king of bad ideas should not be scolding anyone on bad ideas.
First of all, I don't have bad ideas. I have great ideas. You guys just don't see my
That's all.
vision. You guys don't see my vision. That's all it is.
Nobody will agree with you that you have the best ideas.
What about the great idea of me getting a gaming desktop? A gaming PC instead of my laptop. I think that's a good idea.
One in 1,000 ain't bad.
Hey, just like my shiny odds.
That's more like 1 in 5,000. I still
one likes
can't
a
get that
smart
$1,
aleck.
by the way. I do have another god path for it.
So I found out about God Paths. So if I were to join the God Path you have with NPCs, it messes up the location of where those Pokemon spawn.
Huh.
I only found out because like a friend was doing a God Path, and when they first found the God, like it wasn't like a God Path, but it wasn't a bad path either. So they did it with 3 people. So when I joined, making it 4 for the next one, the Pokemon were in different spots. But like the starting and stuff was the same.
Let's see, no, we're not trying to steal the bike. I want to borrow it and never bring it back.
Oh, we're at the same spot. Cool. I'm fighting you two. I want you to know, the second dude is the definition of blasphemy. And you will understand what I mean by that. When you defeat these 2 Pokemon, and you fight the second guy, I hate him.
I've also sent friend Lumi the file for Pokemon Too Many Types.
You think she's gonna play that?
Yeah.
She barely knows what a fire type is now. You're gonna give her a
problem.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, here's my medicine type Pokemon.
Thing is, I don't know what the typings are in that game yet.
I know, that's the thing. Like, here's my smart type Pokemon.
I'm trying to say goodbye. Who's next on the top block? Stevel. Otherwise known as Ugly Fox.
It's called Swiper.
No, Swiper would look better than that.
No, this is the Pokemon version of Swiper.
Yeah, go back to the drawing board. Oh, Tail Whip. Yeah, that's gonna help.
This Pokemon's blasphemy. Not Pokemon, it's trainer. I hate this grunt. This grunt specifically. All the other ones are a nuisance. This is an abomination.
I think all of them are pretty dumb. Doesn't matter which one of them.
No, this one specifically.
All in general.
No, this one specifically.
No, this one just put himself into a not winning situation by using this Tail Whip twice. Well, that's one grunt out.
I defeated the second one.
Okay, let's see. see why you don't like this second one. Oh, he's got a Sableye. That's why.
That's his only Pokemon. He's the only one to do it.
I might Destiny Bond this Sableye.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take you a while, but hey, you do you.
It's not like Wildcat has any actual good moves on him. Oh, I can't use counter.
You can't use Mirror Code either. You gotta
That means I have no choice but to swap out.
I mean, you could always just like, spam the Destiny Bond, but just saying you could. Alright, Pat, let's do this.
I hate the moves thing because when you use it, it never hits. When they use it, it hits all the time.
Are you new to Pokemon? That's always been a thing.
Are you listening? Because I just said I hate it.
I know, like, but that's always been a thing. Like, they can
I'm
hit
just voicing
anytime
that.
they want. Well,
I'm just voicing that I hate it.
okay. Listen, if it's
Maybe
not
that
100%
wasn't abundantly
accurate,
clear.
it is. Come on, you know this quote. If it's not 100%, it's
50%.
there you go. See?
I put Sawat to sleep, and he woke up the very next turn.
Oh, don't you love that? I'm not even using my best available Pokemon. I'm just using Pokemon that need to level up. I'm doing great.
The way this team is going, I don't think this team's making it anywhere. Might abandon them before the gym and start again.
Okay. Let's try this again. That's my next Pokemon? Cool.
They decided to win that move, which is fine. It was the throwaway anyway.
It's just crazy how, like, one stupid battle can stall you out for no reason. Like, look at you, man. You're still all the way back there. We know Sableye could give you so much trouble.
Man, the only trouble it's given me is the ability to look at it, how ugly it is.
Hey.
Especially the big guy behind him as well.
Are you trying to say I'm fat?
No, you're saying that.
No, very sure that's what you just said. I'm done doing this battle stupidly. Alright.
Destiny Bomb.
Hey Joyce, thanks for hanging out. No worries. Okay.
Destiny Bomb was disabled, which is fine.
I mean, he just can't use it for a while.
Yeah, but he left himself open for me to use counter.
Okay.
Oh, here comes Astonish. Never mind. Flinch. Being as wild, that's my only Pokemon I got left right now. Not gonna happen. Not gonna be great.
Well, while you're still on the route, I'm about to head to the Water City, get me a Pokemon, and then go back to my training. So now that I got the bike, I can navigate through the wild area a little bit faster.
Yeah, this team's getting abandoned immediately. The only ones, there's only two that's saying the Wildcat's getting abandoned for sure.
I mean, are you allowed to abandon?
Yeah.
Quitter.
Abandonment.
What a quitter.
Let's see. What was that? You said something?
Quitter. Hey, I had to catch a Swirlix. You didn't see me be like...
Chinese.
Wait, what?
That's the guy who tries to quit all the bingos.
Yeah, but that's called a bit. That's a banter. But notice, I'm always there.
Let's see.
But hey, listen, I followed my rules, so I have to catch it. I caught a Swirlix. I promise you I'm never using it, but I caught it.
Let's go for Drifloon. It's right here.
Right. So you did end up losing.
Say yes.
Okay. So, what determines on what you're allowed to catch?
Well, I can't catch dupes, but I can catch an evolutionary line. So it can't be the same Pokemon. It can be a member of its line, though. But if I happen to run into, let's say, Ralts anywhere, because it's my starter, I can't catch it. I have to either kill it or run away from it. Only two options.
Okay. So, like, are you limiting yourself to, like, area specifics, or?
No.
So it's just whatever you want to see. Whatever you want to see. Okay.
Yeah. And I have to abide by if I run into a exclamation mark one, whatever it is,
You're automatically locked.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about this one. So I caught I encountered like that Arrokuda, that also like Barraskewda. I've never used one. So it's definitely gonna be more interesting. Bro, I'm I'm using a netball. Just stay in the ball.
How do you think I'm using great balls on Driftman? It's not staying in the ball.
I know, but this is a water type, and this, like, literally it says a somewhat different Pokeball that is more effective when attempting to catch water or bug type. Sir. Sorry. Ma'am. You are a fish. You are water. Get caught in the net. It's not a hard concept. Now you're about half health, so therefore, this should work.
Okay, Driftloon decided to
Screw
start. Good.
you. Okay.
Driftloon,
I know
you
I'm
better
dumb,
have
but
good
I'm not
moves.
that dumb. Right. So if you're gonna go for the water move, I'm gonna go into a water type.
Okay, for the Carney, now I need to look at those moves. What do you got?
I got Gust.
It does have Gust.
And probably Astonish.
Nope. Go Gust, Focus, Energy, Payback, and Hex. Not bad, I guess.
Oh, actually, Hex?
Pose.
At that early level? That's good.
Now I need to find one more to replace the other abandoned Pokemon.
Hey, what did you abandon?
Wobbuffet and Cincino.
Well, why didn't you know?
Let me just double check what I have in my box so I can know what I
Of course,
can't.
it used that, so I can't even use a ball on it.
Okay, so
Scumbag.
Stuffle, Tyrogue, Mudbray, Electrite, and Pancham are out of the question. But for those who do evolve, those are right in my field.
Oh, I never got a chance to tell you this. So when I was prepping for like the Total Drama Racemon stuff, like getting the Pokemon, I found out I can't get the item to evolve the Gligar in the base game. So I am looking for a new Pokemon to replace Gligar.
Or you could do the smart thing.
Which
Use
is?
Pokemon Home, put it into Pokemon Arceus, evolve it there, and then
And just start with the Gliscor.
I mean, that is an option.
I could. But then I feel like I would still have to change my thumbnail to a Gliscor. That's what the main problem is. It's just changing the thumbnail.
Okay, let's try this again.
This Barraskewda, man, like, there's no reason for it to be this difficult. Because I'm on my last 2 Pokeballs here.
I would have passed these guys up if my rule wasn't team reset each gym. I could have easily got past
I'm on the
these
last
guys
ball.
up.
I'm literally on my last ball. And it's a heal ball. Come on, Barraskewda, just for Arrokuda, just stay in the ball. Okay, well that's an encounter fail. I just went through 5 net balls to catch a water Pokemon and it didn't stay in the ball. Run away. You're not worth it. Couldn't get away. Screw you! I don't want you anymore. Go away.
Can't catch it, can't run away from it.
Yeah, like you're a useless fish. Just leave.
The game's sending you messages. You're not meant to get away from this Pokemon.
And guess what? It's not meant to live either. Bye, Arrokuda. You weren't worth it. All I know
Yeah,
is
that's
you're a
what I said.
fast fish.
That's what I said when I caught the thing, just so I can complete a Pokedex.
I just wasted all that time.
Nice hitting people with the crit bug bite.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Okay, let's take this guy's Sableye and kick it off the bridge. It'll be fine.
oh, that's where you're at? Dang.
I don't want to hear it, okay?
Too bad you just did.
No, keep your talkings to yourself.
But then how am I supposed to say things?
In your head.
You know, that's not a very entertaining streamer. Just saying.
Wait, you were entertaining? Kidding.
Do you want me to stay PG on your channel? Okay, so we'll go this way. Alright, now I'm back to training.
I just need to hit the Sableye one time, and then it's done. It's the Ninja Plume, why not?
Okay.
Ninja Plume's faster. Good.
Okay.
Okay, it's your fetch. Farfetch wants Brutal Swing, so I think that's the move I need. Get it.
Brutal Swing's not a crit chance.
I'll take it anyway, just
For diversity.
might.
Yeah, so like
Yeah,
what
diversity.
Brutal Swing
I
is,
may need it.
it's like in a double battle, it hits the two opponents, but it also hits your ally.
It's a double-edged sword move, basically, is what you're saying.
It's like Surf, you know?
Yeah, you can't just hit theirs, you have to hit yours too.
But I think there's like a secondary effect, like it lowers a stat. I think. Don't quote me on that.
There.
Oh man,
Got
you
the bike.
just got the bike, man. You are eons behind. Crap. That's great.
And there's a something that appears here on this bridge. Wait for it to appear. It might appear a little bit further down that way.
Alright, I don't get any Pokeballs, so I can't catch anything. I was like, why isn't it even offering an option to catch? Because I don't qualify.
Alright, Hop. Let me just destroy you again. But you don't learn your lesson.
Yeah, he learned his lesson.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he learned you are just a whiny beep. Let's fire these. They're not learning strength. Normal moves only belong on normal type Pokemon. It's just that simple. That's just the rules.
Really, this Willow knows double kick that does 0 actual damage. Tackle. All these low damaging moves. Defense curl. first hit it goes to heal. You set up an aqua ring. It'd be better if it was raining, but take what you can get.
You know, I don't even think that's how Aqua Rain works, but I feel like it should.
I think it worked like that in older games.
I mean, it's possible, but it's just, I don't know.
Willow does not like bubbles. Confirmed. Predator wants headbutt. Let's see if you've got any moves that I can just toss.
No, you don't.
I don't headbutt anyway. Level 20 Shadow Ball. Yeah, let's take that. Focus energy. Goodbye.
Very stupid question. What level is your, or not level, what gender is your Ralt?
I'll let you know once I can look. Pretty sure it's female.
So it can only be a Gardevoir.
Okay.
Ooh. The rare candy's
Cool.
really good.
Also, does not like bubbles. That's what these Pokemon are not liking bubbles.
Don't ask me. I just play video games. I don't know anything about that stuff.
Yeah, my Ralt is female. So it's only going to be Gardevoir. Nothing else.
So there's no point in... I also gotta do a quick, like... I think I do have to play back the first one to make sure I didn't, like, fail any other encounters.
All that's left is Raboot, which I feel should have been a final Evo instead of a mid Evo.
What do you think? Can you elaborate?
I just think Raboot is a better Pokemon than its final form. Simple as that.
I mean, agree to disagree. I think Cinderace is great.
I think Raboot looks cooler than Cinderace.
It has more of like an edgy side to it, which is why it's a good like middle stage Pokemon.
I mean, would you like the edgy guy or the soccer player?
But I think as a growth thing, I think it's good.
I mean, come on, even Rillaboom was better.
Rillaboom was actually my first starter Pokemon in this game.
And Hop is gone. Get out of here. You should go back home, kid. Have I gotten stronger or have you just gotten weak? Dear dude, ask yourself that question.
And while you think of the answer to that, I need an answer to something else, Hop. Where did you get that jacket? Because I want it.
Oh, there it is. Cute.
Because I definitely would take that jacket in purple.
Oh my gosh. The cutter. Oh, I should have gone heal before trying to catch another Pokemon.
No, you got this.
Nothing's over freely.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm fighting an Inkay.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about that thing.
Yeah, one that you can't even evolve on stream because you have to take your switch off.
Yeah.
It's just to turn it upside down. What a stupid method. Almost
Then I gotta get the Joy-Cons to put it on there.
Almost as stupid as Growlithe. A dog Pokemon cannot learn Growl. It's literally part of its name.
Hey, Lickitung can't know Lick in the earlier games. And Glalie, the face Pokemon, can't know Scary Face. And when Kieran fuses with Zekrom, it can't know Ice Punch despite, what was it? It has, I think even a Dex entry mentions how it punches ice through its fists. But yeah, you can't know Ice Punch. Same goes for Emboar. With Fire Punch. Fists, raging fury.
When they made this, like these Pokemon not be able to do stuff they should 100% be able to do.
You know, that's the thing. Like, you're assuming they think.
Well, maybe they should. It might help them.
Yeah, but that requires thinking.
You're right, too much brain power for them.
Exactly. See, you get it. Okay. I'm gonna have to stall time just to make sure. Because I don't think I failed any other encounters. Out 13. North Lake. Fields.
Like this. We're all on the house.
Boom was the starter. Route 4. East Lake. Who's North Lake? North Lake from the Loach. It's like that.
Alright. Her.
Her.
Yeah. Her.
Grove. Galler Mine. South Lake. That's like
the old Beethoven reject himself, Bede.
I wouldn't say it's a reject.
Just noticed Rose has what is that around his left ankle?
An ankle monitor?
Probably.
I don't know. I never paid attention to Rose like that.
And I go talk to my favorite gym leader in the game.
Milo?
Definitely not.
Oh, Kabu. Kabu, okay.
Definitely not. Now you're just saying stupid
Opal?
things when you know the actual answer.
What, Opal?
It might be your favorite, but it's definitely not mine.
What makes you think I would like the fair gym? Honestly, my favorite gym leader is, Alistair. It's only because he has that mask.
The only time I've ever seen that character is if I have to look him up or when I saw him, like, briefly shown when Ash was fighting Leon.
Right.
Other than that, never seen him.
Oh, that's right, because we have to fight, like, B, right?
Yep. What's this
Like,
water
B's
encounter? What
okay.
can you... Waiting. There we go. I swear it's going to be... nope. Abandon. Refuse. Reject.
What'd you get?
I would never, ever accept this on my team.
Why not? Prove that you're better than me and actually catch it.
No.
Hey, you can't blame me for
Catching
trying
that
to bait you on it.
5 net balls. Nice.
I'm
Please
still
give me
mad.
something
I
better.
have...
I will take a magic card over that. Okay.
You know what really upsets me about that stupid, Barracuda? I had 5 net balls. I had 5 net balls. I have none, and I have not caught a single thing. Tell me you got ripped off without telling me you got ripped off. Barracuda is a scam.
This one.
I'm sticking to that opinion. That's a scam.
I keep only getting it too. It's the only Pokemon appearing.
Okay. Oh, another Jolt.
Okay, let roll this faint so I can hit the run button. I still can't get away. Are you kidding me?
Hey, maybe the game's telling you can't run away.
Or maybe it's
just
telling me I
fate.
should kill this guy.
Violence is never the answer, sir.
When I want your opinion, I'll ask for it.
Well, then you would never get my opinion.
When I want your opinion on this particular matter, I'll ask.
Then you would never get my opinion.
Gee, you know me so well.
You know the show Big Bang Theory, right?
I've heard of it.
Okay.
Never seen.
So there was this clip I saw on TikTok of the show, and it was like the character Sheldon who just goes up to like the dumb character that they always rely on for help, and it's like, Penny, I need your assistance. It's like, what now, Sheldon? When was the last time I really ever asked you for a favor? A couple days ago, you asked me to check for a ladybug in your ear. Okay, fine. When was the last time I asked for your assistance that it wasn't a medical emergency? 3 days ago, when you asked me to check for a ladybug in your ear.
Okay,
Like, that's what that just made me think of.
This stupid Barracuda will not stop showing us. I'll just try. Why not?
Yeah, see?
1, 2, 3. Caught.
I hate this game. You caught it? In what?
Yeah.
I swear.
One ball. One net ball.
Full health?
I hit it like once.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm about to fight.
It's begrudgingly in my party right now.
I don't care if it's begrudgingly. I brought that thing near to friggin', what's it called? To red, and that thing still wanted to stay in the dang ball.
It wasn't even in yellow when I hit it.
I hate
It was
this
still
game.
in green.
I hate this game. I just hate this game. What kind of BS luck is that? I went through 5 net balls, 3 Pokeballs, and a heal ball. You go through 1.
I hit it twice.
One
No
net
lie.
ball.
2 hits, 1 net ball, and that's it.
I did 3 hits, 8 balls. No result.
Let's see, I don't think this team is suited at all to fight a water gym. But I didn't find any extra electrics anywhere, so.
I mean, didn't you get that Eldegoss?
I did not.
Oh, you didn't?
It didn't appear again on my second run towards.
Interesting. Okay. I really hate this, like, ally Soul Rock. It literally will just use, like, Rod Polish or Cosmic Power. It's like, I just increased my speed by 2. So what are you going to do with it? I'm going to increase my speed by 2 again. Like,
Else you're going to lose double team for match relief. There you go.
interesting plan.
There's my way out.
Oh wait, I picked up a... Oh right, I did pick up a Pokeball.
Okay. Collecting like random items right now. I forgot you can sit on the benches and stuff here.
Yeah, but like, when you're playing Pokemon, who needs to sit?
And the character should be running all the time, non-stop.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just lazy in game.
Okay, let's do the smart thing. Let's not just go running in there with reckless abandon. I'm actually gonna go just train.
Wait. Yep, everything restarted, so...
An Esper. Okay, Esper goes for confusion, and I went for confusion.
We can confuse the other one first. Me.
Either side, so. Fake out, but it failed.
I just realized Woobat has one tooth. For no reason. They could have given this thing like no teeth and it would not have changed its design. Like they purposely said, they looked at its mouth and was like, it needs a tooth.
Stunning voice. Use that as much as you like, buddy boy. Popping out. I will gladly just throw out Arrokuda just to see it faint in battle.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's considered abuse towards Pokemon.
No one asked.
No, you didn't ask. I'm just letting you know my opinion. And hey, I followed all your rules. This was not an opinion about the other thing.
The other thing. Doesn't even know what it is. The other thing.
Yeah. Yeah, when you said, if I want your opinion on this, I'll ask. Well, it wasn't that, sir. Okay. I think that's enough. Alright, time to look at these teams. Who comes for this fight? You. Nice. You.
Swirlix is the next Pokemon in line for my experience farming.
Yeah, I caught a Swirlix. And again, I'm never going to use it.
Not even on the very, very low off chance you get it shiny.
You just really want me to hate these Pokemon, don't you? Okay, I feel like... Oh, wait a minute. Watch Out Ruins. I didn't encounter anything there because it was always going to be too high of a level. So... I don't need to do that. I can just... like it. So I can catch one more Pokemon.
There is something I want Pokemon to add to their game.
And what's that?
And it's very simple. You know the Pokeball sounds from the anime itself? Like when throwing a Pokemon out or calling a Pokemon back?
Yeah.
And the red beam of light that they emit. That's all I want.
Okay, I don't know about the red beam of light, but I do agree with the sound.
I just feel like it'd be a good move for their part.
It would. Oh wait, I did try catching something here. It was the Dust Skull, and I failed it. Okay. No. Okay. Hold on.
Krogunk.
Okay.
Level 19 Krogunk. Of course, Astonish is the move they want to use.
I mean,
It
can't
didn't
blame them.
didn't
You're
make
psychic type.
Worlds didn't flinch. So.
They went for super effective. They didn't go for flinch chance. Maybe it did because you're a psychic type.
Here comes Poison Sting. It's fine. Swap out here.
Okay. I got my free lure ball. Okay, so that being said, who's gonna be my leader? Actually, for these battles, it should be starters, diggers B. To beat the trainers, I have to fight.
Easiest 1,900 Poké dollars I've ever gotten.
I'm taking on the gym. You do what you gotta do. Do you know what my little gripe with this game is? And it's so stupid. The second gym they decided to tell you, by the way, you can't access your Pokemon box while you're doing the gym puzzle. And it's like, you don't think we didn't figure that out during the first gym? Why are you telling us a gym later?
My main problem with the story, it's not the,
I said
the
little gripe. I
narrative
didn't
or
say
anything.
the big thing. I just said a little gripe.
I'm going for big thing. I ain't scared.
Okay.
I don't like the slow pace that the story gives you.
What do you mean by
very
slow paced?
paced.
Like just in general, the slow pacing of it.
Yeah, I don't like that. If they could, like, just boost it just a small little bit, that'd be better.
I think what the main issue is, like, they try to give us like multiple rivals, right?
Right.
So I think if they just give us one rival, that's it. Like, we don't need like multiple stories. Just give us one. Because I don't know what they were thinking when they first introduced. Okay, so it started with Black and White when they gave us two rivals, right?
Yep.
And it was a decent idea, you know, because then we got to see like the other starters, just visually seeing them. I was fine with that. Then X and Y came out, and they gave us 4 rivals. Now, granted, 3 of them didn't really do anything. So it really was just one rival with 3 inconvenient characters. So then Sun and Moon came out. And gave us... Does Gladion... Oh wait, you didn't play Sun and Moon, did you?
No.
Okay, so there's like the edgy rival that is like does the grunt work for like the evil team. And then there's like the main rival, Hao. So that was a decent balance. But then you give us 3 rivals here, and it's like 2 of the characters we don't care about.
I mean, technically, with Black and White, technically don't you have 3 rivals, because you have the 2 you start out with, and then you have N.
I mean, see, that's where Black and White's very weird to me. Because they made, like, Black and White loves N. Because, and again, you're saying N's a rival, right? He's your rival?
Technically, because...
Okay, you're saying technically. That's all I need to know. So he's your rival. He's a boss member of the evil team. Oh, by the way, he's your fight for champion.
Yeah, I know. I played Black and I played both the Black and White.
It's like they just love N. A rival who becomes a boss member of an evil organization and then ends up being your champion fight.
Well, they kind of openly told you he would be, just if you paid attention to the opening sequence of the game, where he was literally, I think the first thing they show you, like on some kind of throne or whatever.
I thought they had him in like a praise me type stance. I don't remember a throne, but it's also been a while since I played Black and White. I need a ground move fast. Like, tackle is not it.
Elves versus Krabby.
Oh crap, you're catching up. This is BS.
Whirlpool that did really nothing. Here's Magical Leaf for you, Krabby. Almost your entire
He's catching up, guys.
in one shot.
See, to me it doesn't matter if you catch up to this fight, because then you gotta use a different team. Then you gotta put in the work again.
It's fine by me.
Okay. A lot of work.
I mean, it could have been worse. I could have said we could do a Wonder Lock or something.
Oh yeah. Problem with that, I would have to get one of the online files or pay an online membership for one of these other files. If you think I'm giving Nintendo more money, you really are an idiot. I've been reluctant on giving them the money for the membership now. I know I definitely told you before about like my $1 million idea for Nintendo, the emulating laptop by Nintendo. It'd be so simple.
Just noticed my Drifloon has the funny number health.
What, 420?
You just make me want to smack you.
Hey, then come to New Jersey. We'll have a great time.
Too much work to see.
Oh no, you would definitely have a recording of it. Like, just have me like sit in a chair and be like, Sable, like, I know. Ow. Million views.
Yeah, doubtful.
Okay, like, maybe like 100,000, but like,
really again, doubtful. I mean, that's very doubtful. I think the only one who would really be viewing that a lot is probably Lumion.
And Boomy. Don't discredit Boomy yet. She would probably have that on repeat.
Never did like the water puzzle in this game.
The early puzzles are the best. Like, I like the Wooloo puzzle, and I like the, this puzzle. Kabu's puzzle, not so much. Like, the only thing that was good about it is you can get a Salazzle from right there. That's it. It's the only highlight.
Like with this one particular trainer in the gym, if you're fast enough, you could avoid the fight entirely.
Mm-hmm. I know I avoided her.
As did I just now.
Oh, also, there is one gym you are gonna surpass me at. I already know that. It's the one with the vibrating controls.
Oh.
Because my controller doesn't vibrate. So I'm not gonna be able to know if I'm near it or not.
Okay, gym mission cleared.
Okay. Oh, well now I'm about to fight. I also cleared the gym mission, I just had to make a lead swap.
We'll say the gems was very expensive.
Alright. How much do you think the tickets to watch these games are? We get them for free. Seems like a rip-off deal.
Goldine. Okay.
Do you think they would ever... I don't think they ever would, but it would be kind of interesting if they ever implement it, like, hey, you have to pay this much amount of money to enter the gym.
Just to be on the front door.
Yeah.
Just to feel their air conditioning is like $100.
Like, it wouldn't be anything, like, ridiculous. Like, it's not gonna be, like, 10,000 Poké Dollars. Nothing like that, but be, like, it went from 500 to 1,000 to, like, 2,000. Like, if it just kept doubling? Like, I think that'd be kind of cool.
To fight each of the people in the gym. It was double each time. Just to fight them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gyms actually give it away like, when you're gonna defeat someone's Pokemon. You just look at the screen in the back. You just see ball guy falling, and it just tells you you knocked out the Pokemon. So you
I
don't
want you to
need
know this
see
is some
health
BS.
drop.
Goldeen was still outspeeding me and I had it paralyzed. My Toxel sucks.
I'm gonna hold this against Nessa for having that Pokemon on her team.
How are you still outspeeding me? Woobat's not a slow Pokemon. And now it's gonna use that stupid Pokemon. This abomination. How do I speed Arrokuda, but I couldn't outspeed a speeding gold, like, or a paralyzed Goldeen? Like, I don't understand. Like, unless Goldeen, like, used agility, like, 3 times and I didn't really notice. Like, this is some BS. You know what I think would be really broken? So laser focus makes the next attack you do a guaranteed crit. But I don't know if that would mean like a double kick did a crit and a crit. So I'm about to try it out. Because that would be insane. 1 crit. Oh, it does. Unless I just got really lucky with the 1 crit. Oh. That could be crazy. So I do have one question for you. What was gonna be your plan as far as if we decide to do the stream tomorrow instead of today? With the whole like birthday bash thing you're doing.
Honestly, I was gonna wing it.
Because when I messaged you, like, yeah, thanks for telling me you were canceling from Tuesday on me. I didn't say we were canceling. But I just got told from such and such that we're doing the thing at that. Yeah, and? How do you feel on doing both? What, stream for an hour and then just be like, we're done, switch over.
No, I was gonna stream for an hour and a half and go to the other side, hour and a half, and then be done.
You mean to tell me your plan was if we did this tomorrow, we would have ended by now?
Yep, about 10 minutes from now, yeah.
You think my ideas are crappy? That's a horrible idea. So the Dreadnought outspeeds me, that's not fun. But I can make this
The
works.
Dreadnought is gonna be the reason I lose.
Oh,
Definitely should have bought like a revive or two.
I'm only doing revives like outside damage. Because like, I know we jokingly get upset when like the AIs use like potions and full restores in battles. If I genuinely feel like if I see a revive be used in a gym battle, like I really would just lose all my temper in that fight. Like I don't even care anymore. Like I'm just done. Be like, forget this. This is BS. This game now sucks. Oh. Actually, maybe a little bit smart. Let me waste their attack with my max guard. So they can't hurt me, and then when we go down. Now I heal. Because now your move style is powerful. Alright. Yeah, I didn't even know some chaos happened, what was it, Saturday.
What do you mean?
It's not in DMs, but you probably got an alert on, Discord about something.
I don't think so.
You got no alert whatsoever.
No.
Okay, that's weird. I know you're in that server. Alright, well, it's in Lumion's under stream.
Okay. I need to go look at it.
Because I wasn't there with you guys in that call. I'm assuming you were there during that call. For something, like, I'm not gonna put, like, the full explanation out there. But, because, were you in a call with Lumion on, Saturday or no?
For the Saturday, I don't think so. Was I? Might have been.
I know I was not.
Streams, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, streams. Because I'm in the dark about this.
Because, like, I'll DM you about it if you don't know what it's referring to.
Yeah, I'm at a loss. I have no idea what this is on about.
Okay. Oh, maybe I shouldn't DM her about it. Alright, DMs.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I see. this gold needs to go down with this hit. It did not.
Oh, come on.
30. Yeah, German Rose. I get to see this thing on his ankle you were talking about. I'll do that before I do special stuff. Let's see. What's this thing you're talking about? Wait, what? Is it just the one ankle?
Yeah, you see it now?
Yeah, it's like a rubber band.
It's only on that one ankle. That's it. I never noticed it before.
Yeah, right.
When I was gonna judge him on his attire, now I really want to judge him on his attire.
Like, who wears a long sleeve sweater with shorts?
Either you're hot or you're cold. Pick a lane. You can't have both.
Is he arrested for something we don't even know about it? The chairman of gallery is a criminal. Who would have thought?
What?
That's a new soundboard.
It's just Ghost Chris. He's not in the call, but that's just a thing of him.
You just recorded that, huh?
No, this is from Star's soundboard.
Oh. Funny guy you turned out to be. Okay. I beat the gym.
Look. Look at this.
So let's... I'm here to sell. I want to make money.
Return the slag. Oh,
Suffer
suffer
my
my curse. Oh, come
Come
on.
on. I think that is an amazing soundboard, that one. I also think the Drake and Josh one's amazing, but apparently some people don't want it because they don't like the show. It's like, disassociate the show and just give the soundboard the credit it deserves. It's a good soundboard. Can't tell me
Yeah, but
otherwise.
with the particular person you're inferring to this is their response to it.
Whoa! That's interesting, but I sure don't care.
Listen,
Accurate.
it's not inaccurate. Okay. I know for a fact I'm never going to use these heavy-duty boots, so I'm just going to sell them. Everything else I think I would keep.
I'm literally heel stalling right now.
Don't worry, you got this. You know, I originally wanted to buy stuff. I didn't want to just sell. So I needed Pokeballs.
Can I have it?
No! See? Your soundboard gets it.
Oh, come on.
Okay. I just upgraded to, Great
Now that I've
Balls.
let Nessa use up her little special thing there, I'm going to use mine.
That's right, that's my
Giant
stuff.
Farfetch.
Here.
Let's go.
I want you to know it'd be very funny if you did get 3 crits in a row for that battle, and then you win. It evolves, and it's like, good job. How you evolved? Goodbye.
Get in the box.
Yeah, that would be the most Ash thing you would ever do. Like, in my heart, Ash only had a Pidgeotto. He never had a Pidgeot.
Well, it was a Pidgeot when it came back to him. But technically he didn't have it.
Okay. So, I want to share you this information because you're going to find this funny. There's this girl who wants a Minccino, and she would give you a Cottony.
Oh, let's get. That's 2 badges down. Okay. Now I gotta get a new team besides starter.
So there you go. You can always get a Cottony for the fire gym. All right. All right.
Now Whirlpool.
Let's-
Yeah, that'll
Alright,
be
you know,
useful.
I'll take a Scraggy.
History of never. Now I gotta talk to Alina.
No, you talk to Chairman Rose, the criminal.
You talk to Alina first. Okay.
You don't talk to Alina, she talks to you. Did you just use...
Well, here's another thing, smart guys.
Yeah?
Your character doesn't talk at all. They either nod, smile, or make faces.
No. They also say yes, no. When the
That
options...
That counts as head movement. Their yes and their no's are just head movements with faces.
But it counts.
There's no actual words.
No, it counts.
It does not.
But it does. Alright,
It's not.
okay. Well, now that I got time to actually level up my Pokemon, I'm going to take that time to do it.
And just like I did last time with this, I'm not gonna sit here and read everything they're saying, skipping all that.
Yeah, but it's actually important information.
No. Sonya's like my second favorite character in this game, and I don't want to even listen to what she's saying, okay?
Technically, you don't listen, you read. 2 different things. Because there's no voice acting in these games. Fun fact. Why are you guys friends with me?
You ruined it. You ruined it, and I'm leaving.
Why are you guys friends with me? I'm obnoxious. Even I know that. Dude, come on, Scraggy. Stay in the Great Ball. You're in red health. Scraggy!
This whole team has to be abandoned.
Scraggy.
And the Earthcuda that I caught and never used.
Scraggy. Scraggy. Bro. This game's messing with me, right? Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I think I'm a decent guy. Right? Let's try a Pokeball just for laughs. Come on.
Onward to the next area.
I want you to know the Pokeball is closer than the Great Ball. Standard attack and facade.
What do I get? Goldfish.
Scraggy. Great ball. Thank you. I think Scraggy would actually be a great asset to the team. Now I got that. Okay, now for some training. When I get to go to a specific area. Cause I haven't been there yet. Oh, and I gotta go this way anyway, suspension works out. Cause I think I can finally catch something in this one spot. I think. First. Poison type. I have a psychic type. This he work.
And the bad part about having to abandon my team, if Ralts goes down, I have to go all the way back, sit through the Pokemon Center scene again and again.
I told you, see, once we beat the same gym, like, I'm cruising. For like a decent amount of time.
Well, that's because your rule set is different. Mine's harder.
You made yours harder. I was trying to make things equally fair, and then when we started, you're like, oh, by the way, I gave myself a harder challenge. Like, well, I'll give myself a different harder challenge. Yes, I'm not doing your challenge. That's no. That just sounds awful.
Like, I don't care if I win or lose. I'm just doing this because it's what I want to do,
and that's fine. I tried everything in my power to make it as fair as possible. And you're like, by the way, I'm making it unfair for me.
You're doing a lot of complaining right now.
First off, let me correct that there. I do a lot of complaining overall. So it's not just a lot right now, you're just noticing a good bundle of it right now. And second off, I just want to reiterate that I'm not the bad guy in this. I made everything fair. You said screw that
guy.
See, we understand. So, if Lord is right and Sable's wrong, therefore Sable's wrong. That's fine. Or no, therefore Lord is right. That's fine. If Lord is right and Sable is right, who cares? Because Lord is right. If Lord is wrong but Sable is right, we still don't care because Lord is right. However, if Lord is wrong while Sable is also wrong, it does not matter because Sable was wrong. That's the friend group. True or true?
Oh, there's only one option there. True.
Yeah, see?
Even if it weren't true, it'd still be true.
Exactly. You're getting it. What's a Pokemon you have no care for whatsoever? Like, if you just see it, it's like, eh, and just walk away. Like, you don't hate it, and you don't like it. It just exists.
Hmm. That's an interesting question.
I can tell you mine. It's the Goldine line. Because, like, I don't hate it, but it's like, I don't really care if it would ever be on my team. Like, I can't think of anything good about a Goldine or a Sea King. Because, again, when was the last time you saw a Sea King and was like, I need that on my team? Like, if you had an option of, like, 10 water Pokemon, there is no chance you chose Sea King out of all the other options that you were given. Any options, just you're not picking Sea King. When you say you're picking Sea King, you need to show me this bad.
Don't see why I would.
Yeah. Like, I can think of other, like, water Pokemon. Okay.
Okay, I've made a decision here. I'm gonna put my team back in, at least till I get past this cave. Because otherwise, I'm getting nowhere in the history of ever.
What is that? Oh, I can run. Okay. Pokédoll time it is.
Okay. I think I'm glitching my character for a second there.
I can catch this. Oh, definitely not catching. Really? I can catch this? What level is it? Okay. Good to know. But there's a chance I can run. Hi, Lexi.
Hey, Lexi.
It's a very strong one. I don't like that. Hey, I'm not cheating. This is not a nuzlocke. It's a versus. I'm following all the rules to a T.
So far.
Mm-hmm.
It's a matter of time.
No matter of time. Let's see. Can I catch this now? Don't need Groudon. I have a core fish. I don't need a Groudon. Mission says... Okay. Wild Manectric. I'll take it. Catch it. Can't really hurt me, so that's great. I'll see if I can actually catch it, though. You rat! Can't finish up saying. It used a roar. Kicked me out of the fight. That's my failed encounter. That's amazing. Okay, well in that case.
Headaches! You give me headaches!
See, it's a good soundboard.
For now. Until you get tired of it.
I would never get tired of it. You underestimate me on getting tired of something.
No, you're perfectly estimated.
No. You guys think so low of me. Why do I see a Farfetch on the team again? Please reiterate.
You must not have listened to me.
I can't
I
remember.
Said,
You said you were
I
bringing
said I'm
something
gonna
to catch something?
I said I'm keeping the team until I get out of this cave. Otherwise, with just rolls, I'm never getting out of this cave ever. It might as well just end the run entirely.
I mean, you could just... Can I give you another suggestion? Couldn't you just, like, go get, like, a Dynamax raid Pokemon? As, like, a helping Pokemon for your, team building?
I could. Might actually just do that. Just for the candy.
You would get the candy, level up your level up your Ralts to become a Curlia. What level is your Ralts?
Like 18.
Yeah, that's why you're sucking their balls at 21, sir. Like,
If I wanted any input from you, I'd ask.
I'm just saying, you just fought a gym's ace Pokemon at level 24 and you're still at 18. You are training your Pokemon horribly. No wonder you're behind.
Did I win? Did I win in the gym fight?
Well,
Answer that question.
and guess
Did I
what?
win?
And are you behind?
Did I win?
Are you behind?
Did I win?
Are you behind?
You don't get the answer until I get mine.
No, because last time I fell for that, you never answered mine.
This last time I didn't say I would answer yours.
So that's why I'm not answering yours, because you won't answer mine back. I know this game. Fall for it once, I'm not going to fall for it again.
You say that now.
You can't fool me twice on the same thing.
You say that now.
Yeah, because I've been saying that. It's true. So now I'm trying to get my team to... I think I need to be at 20... I'm not going to say it out loud. I think I know what level I gotta get to. The only hint you're getting, you're nowhere close. That's all I can say about your team. Yeah, go fight the fire gym right now with your Ralts. Good luck.
You just keep talking, don't you?
I do. It's not my fault you don't respond.
If you say something worth responding to, maybe I would.
Well, let's be better. No.
Lexi, if you're in the chat still, you see how I'm trying to be nice to this guy? Yeah, I'm trying to be nice.
Don't give me that.
Like I'm trying to be nice and
this is the thanks I get.
Okay. So here's a question. We never discussed a level cap, right?
nope.
Okay. That makes a very big difference here. 'Cause I didn't think I would overlevel with that. It's not like a
I might as well
tremendous
catch-
overlevel, but
I might as well catch these guys and just use them for my team.
Okay, cool.
That's one Hoot Hoot. And a Premier Ball, because I didn't care enough.
That's also fair. Okay. Oh,
There's no promoted reads around.
no,
I think
what?
that's, you know, the promoted raids.
Oh, the double raid thing? Like double reward?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The one with the big energy swirl on it.
It'll spawn once you clear the other one. And then it just keeps on spawning like that.
I see Vulpix. Should I go for that?
Yeah, Ninetales is a good Pokemon for my team.
I'm gonna go for this Choodle.
Should I go for the fox I like? No, I'm going for the ugly turtle.
Well, based on the next gym, I'm making better decisions.
You're planning ahead?
Don't
Who
act
are you?
surprised.
Who are you?
You're not about to give me the Lumion treatment.
I think I am. Because I think I already did.
I could literally ask you the same thing when all of a sudden you're making thumbnails and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I got better. I told you I would.
Yeah, I don't see those. That's one specific thing I kept asking you about. That was 2 clicks. Well, 2 clicks plus some.
Are you referring to the thing I've been yelling at you for about bringing it up to me? Is it 2 words?
It is 2 words. But I could add a third word to that. It was 2 words.
I can add a word to your stream right now. You're just not gonna like it.
Well, Choodle use protect.
What? Oh, Choodle use protect. Okay, the way it came across here is like, you protect. Like, he added an accent to there. So I had to figure out what sounds like.
No, because that is a you and Lumion thing. You
No,
both
that's
do
a
that.
Discord problem also. But it also could be from
Discord
my
does not. Discord
can you
does
let
not
me
add
finish?
an accent.
Okay, first off, can you let me finish talking? Because I said it sounded like an accent, but it also sounded like it got cut off. So it sounded accent-like.
Okay.
Yeah, let me finish talking before you just jump down my throat.
Here's more candies. Nice waterfall move. And a Choodle for my team. Which they're all going to be very low level. Actually, they're not that bad, actually.
No. I mean, still got some work to do, but...
Let's see, what do we got in this one? Okay. Don't know if I want you. No. Decision has been made. The answer is no.
Why not? Because, like, if you get an Eviolite on that,
And I ran straight into a horde of Panchams. Get out of my face. I got other things to do.
so mean.
If one of you ain't shiny, I do not care at this point. Let me through. There we go.
I shall do no such thing.
I wasn't
Pancham,
talking
stay
to
in the
you.
way. Panchams, stay in the way. Listen to your master.
This is definitely enough. Backing off from that one as well. What's that one over there?
What's wrong with that Pokemon?
I know I can't catch that Shift Tree or any of these other.
Actually, the Shifter you might be.
Oh, no, definitely not that. Definitely not that. I might go for the candies on the ones I'm passing on, but that's about the limit that goes.
Muna. That's funny. You got awful Pokemon.
Poison Dark. You're getting rejected as well.
What's wrong with the Drapion? Drapion's amazing.
But no one ever.
Okay, actually, Drapion's cool. What do you hate about a Drapion?
You're assuming that I hate.
Okay, well, you're saying it's not cool. Like, what makes it not cool?
I'm allowed to not. Another beware. No.
Okay, well, you also said no one ever. And it's like, who gave you the authority?
Definitely not taking the ice cream cone.
Okay, this is gonna be the one useful hint I can give you. If you... Wait, are you in an area you're not supposed to be in?
There's no rules preventing me from being here.
Okay, but there is a thing saying you might not be able to catch anything now.
Level 29 Bunsweet. Don't.
Okay,
It's using flail.
okay. Because we can only catch up to level 30, according to our gym badge status. So that's why I'm, like, looking at you confused, like, why are you all the way there? That's the most insane logic. Now, what I was going to tell you is, if you pull up your map, it tells you what the weather is in the wild area in each spot. So you can make plans around that.
I can also use the time skip method to just refresh
reset.
all the dens. I just wonder there was a den over here that I didn't check. Maybe not.
No, because the dens past that bridge don't get unlocked until you get the third badge.
Then I'll just go back, use the date skip method, and hopefully get something better. But before I do that, I want to do this.
I want to fight that Shifter. I know I can beat it. Oh, it is too strong. I think it's like level 36 maybe. 34. Next gym badge, we're allowed to catch it.
Rump evolving.
Hey, finally. It only took almost 3 badges.
I don't want to hear anything from you, of all people.
Listen, it's not my fault you come unprepared.
Okay, Pokey nerd.
Man, I'm proud.
What about that too many types? How do you think Lumion's gonna do?
If my computer could run it, I would. Like, when I get my desktop tomorrow, I think I'm not gonna set it up until like maybe either Friday or Saturday when I get it.
And you completely just like ignored the question. I said, how do you think Lumion would do on it?
Oh, I thought you said me. Because I was talking crap. That's why I was like, if I could run it, I would. But, okay. That's what I thought you were saying. That's why I was going on my little mini tangent. I think she would have fun with it. As far as doing good, that's a different question, and I'm not going to incriminate myself with that answer.
Chicken.
Nope. Listen, I choose my battles wisely. That is not the battle I'm ready to have at this moment. And also, hi, Star.
I think we've also explained the title as well before the last time.
Yeah, it's who can beat the game first, which is what
It's because
the versus is.
Because mine says versus with you.
Oh, that's fair.
I could change it, but then I had to go back and change all of them, like one other.
I was about to say, what are you complaining about? This is literally the second installment. It's confusing.
It's confusing.
I mean, like,
I definitely know these dens reset because
so
that's a hoot again.
Star, let me ask you this: how would you title it?
I got an idea. I'm gonna go retitle it myself. Just hit this button. If YouTube will stop being
Absolutely
a Discord at this point.
I mean, if you're doing the edits, do you want me to like wait until you finish the edit, or can I continue?
I'm doing both.
Okay, well, you had the home screen up. That's why I was asking.
Feel free, Star.
It's easier to hear you through here than the stream because you sound very quiet on Ward's side. So I just came here to hear you better.
Do I need to raise him up? I think I might have him. I think I might have him low on Discord.
You need to raise it. He's quiet.
Okay. I think I lowered it because he was too loud at one point.
Too loud?
Audacity.
Yeah. You hear this, man? He's too loud right now?
I am not too loud. I am not too loud.
There, I raised you up to 173%.
Jesus.
Alright, so then, Star, how would you have titled the stream then?
I don't know. I would have said Pokemon Sword versus Sable. Pokemon Sword with Sable. But Lordshadow said Pokemon Sword versus with Sable. And I'm like, okay, so is he versing Sable or is he playing it with Sable? Do you see where I'm coming from?
I can see
Okay.
the little
It's
confusion.
updated.
Like,
Yeah.
Like I would have just did Pokemon Sword with Sable, but it just threw me off because it shows versus and it shows with. I'm like, wait, so which is it? I was just thrown off.
Yeah, because I could see the grammar side of it being different.
It's updated.
So what was the how are you two able to get the title? How are you two able to understand it?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, how did it make sense to you guys when Lordshadow made the title Pokemon versus with Sable?
I'm just used to seeing
Either, like,
people
just-
do verses, so as soon as I see verses, I already know it's like who beats the game first. So I
Oh.
figured like the with Sable meant Sable's on the call to verse, like he's versing Sable.
Okay,
So it's like a
Raiden's done.
block, right?
It's like what?
Kind of.
Sort
It's
of,
kind of like a
sort of,
block,
kind
right?
of, sort of, kind of, but not exactly.
Oh, okay.
It's just who can
It's
beat
just
the
more
game
of-
first.
Yeah, who beats the game first?
That makes more sense. I was just like confused. I was like, wait, this is a cool title. And then I'm looking the YouTube recommended, and I saw verses with, and I'm like, huh? So I was just curious. I was
It's all
wondering.
good.
Yeah.
It's fixed now. It has a proper fixed title.
Yeah, there was a time where I saw you guys in VC. Like I think this was off stream. I was asking, I was like, "Hey guys, can I hang out?" And both of you guys' mics are quiet. I'm like, am I like both of the mics were quiet. I'm like, is Discord discording? Because I saw Sable's profile like light up with green, but his voice wasn't like going into the microphone. It was just nothing, like quiet, but his profile was lighting up green anyway. And I'm like, okay, are they busy or I didn't know. So
Trying to think what
that was the
would've
last time I was
done.
trying to VC with you guys. Like this was off stream.
Because we only
Or
did
maybe you
like
guys went
one
to
off-stream
VOD.
call. I forget what it was about.
Yeah,
So
but
it's just me and
I don't know
Lord
if you
just
guys
hanging out.
were. Yeah, I was like, hey guys, I was like, can I hang out? And then it was pretty much like this. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay, maybe they went to BRB. And I even double checked my output to see if it's set to the right one. I'm like, okay, it's set to the right one. And then I'm like, I think Discord is discording. I can't hear you guys' mics. And I'm like, okay, I'll head off for now. And then afterwards, I think Rob was streaming, and I think Ward was in his chat, so we were saying hi there. So I just wanted to let you guys know from the top of my head.
I honestly don't recall it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, like, the only thing I can remember is, like, I was helping Lord with, like, getting him a DA pack. We did that off stream. We just stayed on the call for a while.
Of course, Discord wants to cut off my whole app and wants to cut it in half. Thanks, Discord.
Yeah.
Show my full reaction. Because when I'm like laughing at something funny, it cuts it in half. The last part of it, it doesn't. Look at this. You didn't just do. Dang it, worked out. You didn't
Lord's
just
a bully.
do that at the timing.
Yeah, Lord's a bully. Can you believe this?
Wow.
See, I wasn't trying to interrupt you.
What does this do?
Oh, come on.
Okay, that's what that is.
Yeah, I think you experimented with it last time you were, I think, in one of my VC. I'm not sure. You're
I
like,
mean, I think apparently
Well, what is this time?
Discord gave me like a 1-week trial of Nitro.
yeah, same.
When I didn't even know, and I'm like, wait a minute, how come I'm able to use all these different soundboards? You remember the backwards long jump I was mash clicking the other day?
Yeah, I think
Can't do that anymore. Nope.
I think it's because it's like Discord's birthday or something, anniversary or whatever, that they let us have it.
The weird thing was, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong name, but Discord was like giving a little bit of a bio when you load the app, and it was saying what its name was also called, or what it used to be. So like it would say, I mean, I might be wrong on this, but I think Discord was saying that it was also called Bonfire. I might be wrong though.
I mean,
That's interesting.
I can kind of see
And it was showing, and it even showed like Discord's birthday. Like, our birthday is this day. Okay.
What, do you want a cake, Discord? Like, come on now.
Yeah, especially since like it has this little promo thing going on, and it's like Discord has the audacity to ask me if I'm a robot.
Yeah. Tell me about it. But yeah, sorry, I should have asked how you guys are both doing. That's the first question. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing well, actually. Hopefully tomorrow I get the gaming desktop that I paid for. So instead of using
wait, when you say gaming desktop, you mean like a gaming PC?
Yes.
Let's go.
I keep saying desktop. I mean to say PC. Yes.
Because he made me think of like what do you call it, like a new monitor. So like new monitor for like your desk, and then I was like, wait, no, gaming PC. So that's awesome.
Instead of this laptop I've had since 2014.
Oh wow. Wow.
And it was only meant for college. It wasn't meant for gaming like this.
It's awesome. It's honestly amazing how it was able to handle any bit of gaming on it, since you were just using it for college. So honestly, lasted for a good while.
It did.
I mean, currently I'm trying to save up. Well, going to start saving up for a PC myself, since the Sam's Club around me, they have a really good gaming PC for around $600.
Jesus. Huh.
It's actually really good. So,
And
like,
the PC is normally $1,600.
I wish I had Nitro. Actually, no. You have Nitro, don't you?
I do.
Which server is it? Is it on Rob's server? Let me see. Didn't Rob have the which server was it? I think it was Rob's server. He had the what soundboard? What? Yeah. That's that one.
Yeah, it is in Rob's server.
You did. Oh my god, you did that frame perfect, as if like you read my mind or something. What the heck? Just be honest, did you?
I just know you.
What do you mean you know me?
what are you saying? We're predictable now?
You're predictable, Sables. The stars about 10, on the 10% marker of predictability.
Okay, so
a number between 1 and 10.
If you know me,
what
am I thinking of right now? What am I thinking of right now?
Thinking. I don't know.
You said you know me, don't you? What am I thinking of? Go on, spill it. Right, Sable?
Yeah, I know you. I'm not psychic. It's entirely different.
No.
Right.
So if you know me, if I'm thinking of a number between 1 through 10.
If you know me, you would have known what I was thinking. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So, let's see if you could, like, I'll DM Star a number between 1 through 10, and let's see if Lord can guess it.
You mean I pick a number through 1 through 10?
I did. I did.
Okay, let's see.
So let's see, Lord. What number was I thinking of?
Five.
What did he wait? What did he say?
Lord said I thought of 5.
Wow. What number do you think I thought of, Lordshadow? He's really thinking about this, Abel. He's really thinking. You noticed this, right? You noticed this? He's really thinking about this. Look at him. Look at him. Processing. Processing. Please wait. Please wait.
2.
No.
You were closer with mine.
I am
Was
not
it like,
thinking
what,
of
8?
dos. And I'm not thinking of uno either. Oh, you failed to guess both of our numbers, Lordshadow.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome, Lordshadow. Is this the things we get is the question, because you didn't guess our numbers.
Yeah, same word.
Is this the things we get?
Okay, so what's funny enough? So
Sorry, I just had to do that real quick. Stable.
Right.
Go on.
there you go. So me and Star both said the same number, and if you combine your answers, it actually equals our number. We both said 7. You said 5 and 2. So like, you were kind of close.
I want to put this on stream so bad.
That is how I
What does
feel
this
when
do?
Lord doesn't laugh at my jokes.
What is this do? Check this out. I'm gonna press the "Can I have it?" Watch the image that pops up.
Can I have it?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to do this. Okay, now do it again.
Can I have it?
That's MG4 Mario.
Yep, it's fitting.
Did you notice with the Dr. Eggman soundboard, I added an image of Dr. Eggman now?
I did.
What do you think? I think I need to make it bigger, but what do you think? I think it needs to be a bit bigger. But you tell me.
Yeah, it could be a bit bigger because for some reason it's a little blurry for some reason.
Yeah, it's blurry. I
But-
mean, versus if you do purchasables, you can see how perfect William Regal looks. Purchasables. See? Perfect.
I think that's just a Discord being Discord thing.
Tell me about it.
They pick and choose which images they want to have perfectly displayed.
Huh?
Because like this one here, it looked so much bigger when I downloaded it, and then put it together.
Oh, come on.
But then when you use it, he's like microscopic.
Come on.
He's supposed to be bigger than that.
I think Discord shrinks it when we're like when you click the where we see each other's profiles like giant rectangles. Like
Yeah.
I think it what do you call it? Crops it. Am I doing that?
That could be it.
Yeah, I don't know. But did you hear Rob got his pre-order for the Switch 2. He's also getting it launch day.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Did he get the bundle version?
Yep.
Okay, so he's gonna have Mario Kart World day 1.
I'm having it day 1 too. I'm getting mine physical. So, Rob asked me this. He was like, maybe perhaps we can do a collab star, and I was like, hey, did you read my mind? And he was like, and he was like, the power of the stars connected, star, which means we'll collab. And I'm like, and he was like, were you thinking of that too, star? And I was like, yes, I was. And I was literally thinking, I was like, I hope Rob is able to secure his pre-order because I'm like, I want to collab with Rob in Mario Kart World. And look at that, he did. I mean, look at
Hey,
this.
if you want me
That's
to
Mario Kart
join,
World
you
pre-order,
can
bro.
like buy me a Switch too, you know?
Yeah, just give Nintendo $2 and you'll get a Switch too.
Yeah, say like if you guys buy me a Switch too, I can join you.
So, guys, okay, this is the real question. Shouldn't a Switch 2 cost $2? Because you're getting a Switch 2. Think about it. $2 for a Switch 2.
You just want Nintendo to say, hey, we're going broke. We got nothing.
What do you think, Lordshadow? Do you think it should be $2?
Definitely, because then I'd actually buy it.
Yeah,
I would buy 5 and resell 4.
Oh wow.
wow.
Listen, that's a $10
Thank you so
investment.
much, man. Thank you so much, man.
This smart investment.
I think when Mario Kart World comes out, I think I'm just gonna quit playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe entirely. If I see like Rob streaming it, or if I see you stream it, Lordshadow, like any of you guys, I would join you. I would join y'all. But me, I would just move on to Mario Kart World and do a lot of knockout tour. 24 players. I gotta get my training going for worldwide, so I gotta be ready when it comes out. So I'm just letting you all know, because in case if you're because I was asking Rob, and he's like, he said he's gonna play a lot of Mario Kart World, but there's also gonna be like there's also gonna be the people that like aren't gonna get it day one, maybe by Christmas, and then he was like, for the people that are not getting the Switch 2, he'll still play 8 Deluxe, like he'll play both. And if he does, I'll join. But otherwise, I'm moving on to Mario Kart World.
That's fair.
Hey, Laura, I just
Yeah.
want to share something with you real quick.
Hmm.
So I fought with this game called a over-leveled drift blim, right? And I had a snow run.
Yeah.
It was 34 and I was 21. I used double team 3 times successfully. And so I started using powder snow. When I tell you, this thing only had 1 damaging move and it was self-destruct and it landed.
Wow.
Because the other moves it had was like the stockpile, swallow, spit up. It's like, I got this.
What Pokemon was it? Arbok?
Drift blim.
The heck?
It had stockpile.
Sable only thinks he's gonna beat the Drift Blim.
I thought I had a good chance. This was BS.
Wait, Lordshadow, I have a perfect combo for you. You ready?
Yep.
The soundboard that you just played, but start with look at this, and then do that one. Try it.
Okay. Let's see.
Look at this.
Ten out of 10.
Look at this. You can clip that if you want to, and just play that in .25. Yeah, you can add that as a clip. Also, Lordshadow, just I want to mention one thing. Do you remember someone named Camdog?
Yes.
Yes.
He was playing Jamboree the other day, and nighttime is gonna be on to him. But I'm gonna tell you also, he mocked Luigi and called him Luingus.
No way.
He called him
Addition-
Luingus. How do you feel about that?
Disrespect.
Fighting words. Those are fighting words.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was literally telling Kim, I was like, if any of my friends that named Luigi hears that, you better run. and he didn't even flinch. So he didn't even flinch. So he better
Maybe
be
already
ready.
has an exit strategy.
I mean, he's allowed to have a wrong opinion.
Exactly.
It's Luigi. I literally typed, the name is Luigi, and he's like, and then he read my comment, and he's like, the name is Luigi, and he's like, oh yeah, I just called him Luingus because of, well, someone with someone else, when they were around, he would call Luigi that when they're around them. I'm not gonna say the name, but you know, someone else that also likes Luigi. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say the name though.
Yeah, the picture is very clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Yep.
But yeah, I just wanted to let you know. Don't mock Luigi. Or
Yeah, if
Luigi
anything,
will
we
mock
mock
you.
Daisy. We only mock Daisy in the real player too. Those are the only two that are.
I mean,
being mocked.
Daisy is just funny to just. I mean, the whole woohoo joke was just funny to come up with in the first place because, like, one, she's very energetic, and two, she's into it. So the fact, like, I didn't even want the Daisy sticker in the beginning, and just like when Lordshadow was like, he was like, "Hey, Star, look at my stickers." I'm like, "Okay, I'm looking," and he's like, "Star, look at all the stickers I bought except for this specific one." And then I looked at his stream, and I was like, "Wait, you didn't buy it?" And he's like, "No, Star, no way in heck am I buying that." And I was like, "Well, I'll tell you what, Lordshadow, I bought mine for that specific reason because I was like, wait, you can make a character jump off a cliff? No way." The amount of customization you can do in the game, like to outsmart it, was just funny. So I was like, you know what? I really want to see how this is gonna turn out because that was something like I just like just to be funny, like because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy it for this specific reason. So I buy the sticker. I put Daisy in the bottom right corner, and it's just perfect because she's into it. And then Wario in the left corner, it's supposed to be a thought. It's supposed to be a thought bubble, but I outsmarted it and made it like a fart effect for Wario. And the Waluigi is in the corner hanging out with Wario. Rosalina's in like above the water with Peach, and then I think Mario's jumping on top of the water. The superstar on the grass. It was just fun to customize it like that. So, that's how it started really. And then, and get this, Sable, get this. One of her actual lines she says in the game is "woohoo." I mean, I'm sure you probably heard it before, but the
Yeah.
first time I heard it, I'm like, wait a minute. I came up with this joke just to be funny. I didn't know that she actually says it, so that made it even more funny. I hope that makes sense.
No,
Yeah,
it
it does.
does.
But yeah.
Maybe
And
a
I was like,
recent
wait a
update
minute.
made it do that.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, so the joke that I came up with, she actually does that. I'm like, amazing. So that's all I'll began, and that's why Daisy is named Woohoo, and that's why she's into it, and that's why I'm gonna play Daisy on the jet ski at Mario Kart World because she's into it. And you better believe I'm gonna go on the open world and play Daisy on the jet ski and then make her jump off of the cliff because she's into it. Of course, I'm gonna go crazy with Daisy because she's Woohoo.
I just hope with like Mario Kart World they add some like life to that open world thing.
I mean, honestly, it's a lot to explore, really. So I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, like if there was like some interactive like side quests or something.
There are. Did you if you step on the drive to really if you drive to the blue question mark box, you grind on the ropes, and then it's like a mini challenge. You get a Peach medallion. Those are cool side quests.
Okay. Like stuff like that, like I like when it adds stuff to the game. But if it's just here's a course, but here's where you could drive on the dirt. It's like, not as fun.
I mean, not just on the dirt. You can drive in the city. You can drive. I would imagine you'd be able to drive on Rosalina's ice track. Like you would be able to drive anywhere. Of course, everywhere.
I'm just saying, like, if it's just here's a bunch of open land, have fun. I don't know. I'm trying to find the right way to say it. If there's nothing there, then I don't see why it would be a thing. You know what I mean?
In your eyes, what do you mean nothing? What do you mean nothing is there just because of
So,
how
like,
plain and open it is?
Yes, I'm trying to think of like a current track.
Like Mario Bros. Circuit or something, or
Yeah,
like,
like if it-
not that one. You know that one track? It's kind of similar to Fortnite. I forgot the track name, but it's similar to that.
But
You know what
there's
I'm talking about?
I have an idea, but the track I have in mind, it's like in a desert type setting, right?
You mean where they showed Genie Wario?
Probably. So like, if you go in like open world, and it's just the desert. Like, if there's no characters to talk to, or if there's no, like, building or anything, it's just open desert. I don't know how I would feel about that.
I mean, that's understandable, but I mean, that's if you're just playing yourself. But if all of us are in the same room together, you better believe we're gonna come up with crazy shenanigans.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. But I was just talking like from a single player perspective.
I mean, yeah, I do see where you're coming from with that, because
not everyone pays for like the online membership.
You would feel like bored pretty quickly. But I think the best take of Mario Kart World is Knockout Tour, 24 players. I think that's the best take out of it. But I think at first people are gonna love the open world. The people are gonna come up with pictures that we would never even imagine. I just know it because people just discover so many stuff. They're gonna come up and say, "Hey, here's how you could take a incredible picture from this perspective that you never knew that you can do." Cool. Like, people are gonna figure that stuff out. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of challenges, like made up challenges and stuff they can probably do.
Yeah, and you would mainly want to do the open world to get all the unlockables, and once you do that, you're probably just going to mainly focus on the knockout tour anyway. And then if you do want to come back to open world, maybe practice some tricks. What do you call it? Like, just think of
Like
you're in
stunts and
GTA,
stuff.
like just driving crazy, going neum. Or when we're all together and we're like, hey, you guys want to go free driving together? We'll be like, yeah. We'll do crazy shenanigans there. We can even do Mario Kart hide and seek in the open world. Like, that would be fun. Hide and seek in the open world. And that was never a thing before. Now it is. So I mean those are the positives that I see it really, but yeah, again, it's I mean, depending on the track, the first impressions are always like gonna be fun, and then once you feel like, okay, I'm burnt out of the open world, like I don't really want to do open world, honestly, just get the practice in with Knockout Tour, because 24 players, like, go ham.
So something I found interesting, because I've been saying for a while, like, it's amazing how Mario Kart has not had like the knockout style of racing.
Yeah.
And then when I saw the knockout tour, I was like, I've been saying that for a while. Nintendo listens to me.
Nice.
Because I even did like a video like months ago, and I was saying like the Pokemon TCG, how I was shocked that Nintendo never made a game around a TCG, like for Switch or whatever, when it became so popular, like relatively recently. And like a few months later, they announced like the TCG Pocket. It's like, I was saying that. I said that.
Nice.
And I even said the same thing with like how Pokemon didn't have a battle simulator on Switch. And then when they did like the Pokemon,
which game?
Just any, like, because like, you know, like there's Pokemon Stadium, the Wii had Pokemon Battle Revolution.
Yeah.
It's like, how did the Switch not have a battle simulator game? So when they did that Pokemon Direct, they announced like that Pokemon Champions. I was like, I said that.
Yes, but it's a mobile game.
Actually, it's gonna be mobile and on Switch. It's gonna be like compatible.
They won.
Yeah.
When?
They never gave a release date.
The
They
heck?
just said like in the middle of this
In
year.
development.
Yeah, it's
And
in
it's also
development.
in development. Yeah.
Yeah, in development. And I think that's only going to be like a filler game to get us to like Legend ZA. Because they pushed
Honestly,
back ZA too much.
Yeah, what I was honestly hoping for, I was hoping for this since the Wii U, honestly, because, you know, like, it used to be Wii U and 3DS. Pokemon Battle Revolution 1 was on the Wii, and I'm like, okay, how cool would it be if Battle Revolution 2 was on Wii U, and you can transfer Pokemon from Sun and Moon, X and Y from the 3DS and play them on the TV? But they didn't make it happen. Like, how cool would have that been? I mean, sure, you get to play Reshiram, Zekrom, Lunala, Solgaleo, and Pokemon Shield. That was the first time in history that you can transfer your Pokemon from the DS to Pokemon Shield and play them on the TV. I mean, it was cool to see their animations, but it would have been cool to see the announcer say, Lunala has been sent out, Zekrom has been sent out. Like, you know, it would have been cool in like a Pokemon Stadium type of format. Like, that's what I've been. That would have just been incredible if they had pulled that off. But sadly, they didn't do anything for the Wii U because of it, and Pokemon Shield became a thing instead.
Okay.
So
before I go on my tangent, I'm just really happy my Woobat loves me enough to evolve. Just really happy. So what I was gonna say is...
Lordshadow can do the woohoo.
But as far as the Wii U, I think even Nintendo knew the moment they released it, it wasn't going to do well. Because, like, out of all, like, Nintendo systems, I think it's, like, relatively a tie between the Nintendo DSi and the Wii U is not their best performing or best selling products.
Yeah, I think the Wii U actually sold below their projected margin.
Yeah, so I think that's why they didn't really focus on too much for Pokemon on the Wii U, because they knew it wasn't gonna do well.
I mean, if they did pull it off, like, let me give an example. Let's see. You played Battle Revolution before, right?
Yes.
Do you remember how cool it was seeing Palkia's spatial rend animation, seeing how cool Draco Meteor was? Do you remember how they did those animations?
Oh, they did the animations in that game very beautifully.
How cool would it have been, like just visualize Fusion Bolt, visualize Blue Flare, like seeing that happen in the game would have been incredible. And they could have made it happen, but
I think
they made it Diamonds, Pearl, Soul Silver. Wait, no, Diamond, Pearl, Soul Silver, Heart Gold, Platinum. They could have added Black and White. It would have worked out perfect.
I think they didn't want to waste the resources on a system that wasn't gonna sell well. I think that's the only thing I could think of.
You think Pokemon Black and White didn't sell as
well
for
the Wii U? I meant that you were talking about. I don't think they wanted to.
This one's a whole different like idea. This one I was thinking with like the standard Wii, because they did the compatibility with being able to transfer from Diamond, Pearl, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum.
Then with
and
that
I was just
context, then yes, I think that would have been a great game.
Like, I mean, like, you guys pick a favorite. Reshiram or Zekrom? Like, if you guys have a favorite.
Reshiram.
I like Zekrom because it looked more menacing. So it felt more like a boss
I like Zekrom for the Fusion Bolt, because that move is really sick, but I also love Reshiram the most because I like the dragon design.
I like the subtle elegance that Pokemon has.
Fair enough.
That is fair.
Yeah, I just thought it would be cool if they were able to pull something off like that. And I don't know if any of you have beat the game before and played all the Colosseums, but there's a specific Colosseum in post game. It gets harder as you play through it.
I know what you're talking about. Like, it has like different like restrictions. Like one of it's like level 5 or something.
Sets.
Yeah,
different
that's what I meant.
sets.
Yeah, different.
Same Colosseum. Yeah.
Yeah, like one was like level 5 or lower.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'll just say the Colosseum, Stargazer Colosseum, Masters Battle.
What was the rule for that one?
You can't have the same item on a Pokemon. They all have to have different items. Level 50, y'all.
Okay. I do remember one of them was like level 5 or lower. Like 5 was the max. I remember that was one of them.
That was for what do you Sunny Park Coliseum, Little Battle.
Right.
But
like,
the thing was, I didn't have any Pokemon that were level 5 and under. I only had one, but the game was like, no.
See, because there was a great like cheating exploit to it, where not necessarily cheating, but you could like make it like breed a Pokemon, and it would be level 1. And so I would enter with a level 1 Tauros with Thunder, Flamethrower. Like, I got this in the bag. I had the TM for Giga Impact. I was like, I got this. I'm a level 5 with Giga Impact.
Sable, that's what the computer had for their moves. For, you know what, I'll just tell you this. The computer had Fire Blast for Charmander.
I don't see the problem.
Fire Blast for Charmander.
Yeah,
Hydro Pump for, whatever the Crocodile's, baby evolution is.
Totodile?
Totodile, yeah.
I didn't know Hydro Pump was an egg move.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a TM in that game.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically what I was saying. Like, if they were able to implement that in Battle Revolution, that would have been amazing. And Battle Revolution was my first ever Pokemon game that ever introduced me to Pokemon. Like, I didn't know what any of them were. Like, I remember I didn't even play any of the DS games. Like we were just in GameStop, and I see on the shelf, and I see Pokemon Battle Revolution, and I mean, I don't think I'm the only one that thought of it this way. I think everyone else used to mispronounce Pokemon too. I would say like Pokemon, like everyone would mispronounce it like back then.
Something like that, yeah.
For me, it was a mix of trying to say it like the anime said it, Pokemon, and then speech was like Pokemon.
Yeah, I think I said like Pokemon. I was like, hey, this is Pokemon or Pokemon, and then I didn't know what I don't know much about the game. I looked at the cover, and I remember I was like very like fascinated by Dialga's design and Palkia's design, and I'm thinking that they come with the Pokemon on the cover come with the game, and I can use them.
That's as a first game, I could see that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, I could use this giant blue Pokemon. I can use this giant like white Pokemon. Like,
no,
I
here's a
thought
little baby
so cool.
monkey.
Or a baby penguin, or
But I can't say baby because like the base sets they gave you was like the middle stage of them. So it was like you had Monferno, Prinplup, Grottle, and then the other one was it had Charmander, Wartortle, and Ivysaur.
Yeah.
I will say I feel like the Switch missed the mark when they did BDSP. They could have made a third version, Platinum, a remake for that one, but
I would have so preferred that.
They definitely missed the mark and the opportunity to remake all 3 games.
Yeah, I hard agree to that. I hard agree to that.
Especially since Platinum was universally the better game.
And you know something else? When I got the game, the free battle was faded. I was so young at the time, I didn't even see the text at the bottom saying you need 1 or more battle passes to unlock it. It was just faded, and I'm like, okay, this must be really hard to unlock. How do I unlock free battle? I didn't know what to do. And then I didn't know that you had to play multiple battles in a row. I went to Gateway Coliseum, and then I played 1 match, and I clicked Exit Coliseum, and I'm thinking it's gonna unlock the next one. But it doesn't unlock it. It still has a gray circle, and I'm like, wait a minute, where's my Coliseum? I did my battle. I don't know what to do.
I showed up.
I even did the same thing with Main Street Coliseum. Like, I didn't know that you had to do like I didn't know how to like a semi-final and a final. I just played through the battles, and then I remember. I think I was asking I was asking somebody about it, maybe finding like a YouTube video, something. And then it said, "Oh, you have to play through the Colosseums. You have to like play the battles in a row, and then you can have the other battle pass." And I'm
So-
like, "Ah."
Sorry.
So I do that, and then I finally unlock free battle. I have 2 battle passes, Nate and Cindy. And I remember my brother would always go with Nate. I would go with the Cindy battle pass because there was only 2, and we would put we would pick our favorites, and we would like move them around. But at first we didn't know we could move them. We just played them how it was like preset. But then we figured out how to move them. So I remember my favorite was Monferno. And I think it was Lexio. My brother's favorite was Rhyhorn, Dragonair, and what was the other one? What was the Grottle? Yeah. So those were his favorites. We did our matches, and I remember we went our favorite Coliseum was Gateway. It's still my favorite to today. The music in Gateway is beautiful, and the night sky, beautiful.
Oh, it's very good. You just
Gateway
helped me
Coliseum is the best in the whole game.
Another
Sorry, I cut you
Coliseum I
off.
thought of. I think it was like, it wasn't neon, but it was the one where like your Pokemon was put in like this wheel. It started spinning. You would have to press A, and it would drop like a pin. And whatever it landed on, that was what your selected Pokemon could have been.
I hated that so much.
did.
I hated that.
I hated
That was
'cause they
Neon
always-
Coliseum, by the way.
That was neon. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I just remember like it was basically on like this like not like on a like skyscraper style building. It was like, bro, what is this?
I remember when I was playing through with the rental pass, and I would be so mad that what's the Coliseum leader called? She would have Roserade as her ace Pokemon. I
Her
remember
name
when
was
she stole my
Rose.
Dragonair, and I got pissed. I was like, "You did not just take my Dragonair." I was like,
my
"No."
Thunder Wave Pokemon.
And she took my Monferno. She took Monferno from me. No.
And then she gave you a magic card, like joking, but but that's what it felt like.
There was also a time where I got Soul Silver, or I think it was Soul Silver, as like the first like custom like the first DS Pokemon game. I didn't know what was on it. I just wanted like custom Pokemon, hoping I can get Dialga or Palkia or Infernape or Empoleon even. So I loaded the game up. I didn't know what any of the moves were. I didn't know some moves will increase stats. I thought they were all just attack moves.
We've all had that.
So-
We've all had that.
Yeah. And then I look at the party, and I look at the PC. And I still have it. I still have the, well, not the game because I traded in it but years ago, but I have it as a friend pass on there, and the Pokemon on there. There was a Golbat, there was an Electabuzz like level 20, there was Ursaring, there was Sharpedo that only had Crunch as an attack move. All the other ones were just like raising stats, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So
Agility.
yeah, and for some reason Sharpedo isn't a Master Ball. Don't ask why.
No. I can't because I've had my own like Master Ball blunders early on.
Mhm.
Because like this is so so I was trying to level up a Grimer to a ball,
Mhm.
and I had it like 33, caught in like
Mhm.
the mid-20s. I was getting tired of playing these wild Pokemon. I
Yeah.
found a wild Muck, and I said, "Oh, I'm getting this," and I Master Balled a Muck on purpose. And I didn't know, because this was in like Fire Red, right? So
Yeah.
Fire Red or Leaf Green. So I didn't know what a Moltres, Zapdos, or Articuno was at the time. So
that's so fun when you first see them and you're like, wait, these Pokemon look so cool. Like one full of fire, one full of ice, one full of lightning. Like your first time seeing them is always the best reaction.
Mm-hmm. So after finding those and being like, so that's what my Master Ball was for.
I
used it on a mug, which was only infuriating because I had a Grimer, so it wasn't like it was that rare for me to catch. I had the Pokemon,
no.
And I think Grimer evolves at like 38, so I was already like, I was only 5 levels away.
Yeah, we've all had our moments of throwing a Master Ball at something that very much wasn't worth the Master Ball.
I also had a second time with a Master Ball fail. But
what was that one?
Oh, this one's 20 times worse. And the only reason I stuck with it... Oh, okay, so for context, I didn't save all the progress I did that day. So I didn't want to lose all the progress because I was trying to complete the decks, right? And I think I completed like a good chunk. And I accidentally threw a Master Ball at a Gyarados.
You did not.
A Gyarados?
A Gyarados?
I said accidentally. Because I didn't want to level up the Magikarp because that was just going to take a lot of switch training because for those that don't know, Fire Red, Leaf Green, like I didn't have the experience share because I didn't know where it was at the time. So I was switch training everything. So I didn't feel like switch training for Magikarp to finally be good. I was like, oh, cool. This is what I need. This is what I want to dread. So I was trying to throw like a Great Ball or Ultra Ball. And I accidentally went to the Master Ball and I was like, no.
Oh, no.
All that progress.
I think on one of our collab things we did, I had my own Master Ball blunder in that, where I wasn't aware at what ball was displayed on the screen at the time. So I think what was it? I think it was like a Magnemite I used a Master Ball on. I think it was.
It's always the
I'd
worst.
have to go look. I'd have to look back to see what it was. But whatever it was, it does not matter. It's not good.
It's not. It's not a legendary. It's not worth it.
Speaking of Magikarp, did anyone else think Splash was actually gonna do something as like a water move when you first saw the name Splash? You're thinking Magikarp is gonna splash like on your opponent, and then the game is like, but nothing happened. And then you literally read the description of it. You literally you read the description of the move, right? You read Splash and BDSP, like go catch a wild Magikarp, read the description, and then the description says Magikarp tries to splash, but nothing happens. And I'm like, are you kidding?
So but then you got Magikarp's like Dex entry that literally calls him the most useless Pokemon ever.
Like, I remember, like, seeing, like, YouTubers, like, use them, like, for, like, troll sets and, Pokemon Sun and Moon. Like, like a shiny Magikarp. And just using Splash. And then, so... I think I had Wonder Guard or something. I don't know. But somehow the Magikarp made, the opponent rage quit. It was funny.
So... Two things with that. One, going back to your, did anyone else think Magikarp that Splash did something? I did for a moment because I saw Wailord use it once, and Wailord and Wailmer can know it. So it's like, oh, if this thing is splashing, it has to do some damage. Because Wailord's a big Pokemon. So it's like, that's like the Wailord equivalent of Earthquake, right? No, it still does nothing. But in Sun and Moon, if you paired like Splash with the Z normal, like the normal Z thing, right?
Oh,
it
no.
actually raises the attack stat by 3. So it was used in competitive.
It's so useless.
Hey, in Sun and Moon competitive, it had a purpose.
But it wouldn't be. It doesn't even do anything. Why? Why
No,
do
no,
you
no.
even do that?
But no, only if you use it for that Z crystal. If you pair Splash with the Z crystal, it raises your attack by 3.
Oh.
So like Mimikyu had Splash, so if you paired it with like that normal Z crystal, your Mimikyu is now at a. It actually wasn't.
Really?
It was perfectly legal. It was used in in an official like Pokemon tournament.
That's unbelievable.
Well, again, the drawback is like it's a non-damage move. You're risking taking the hit.
Yeah. Also, I remember. I'm gonna say like a little bit more about Battle Revolution. I remember when I was playing through Gateway Coliseum. I remember when I sent out Pidgeot, and then my opponent sends out Pidgeotto. This is gonna be a funny one. I don't know if anyone else thought the same. But when Pidgeotto got sent out, I'm like, wait, that must be Pidgeot's sister.
What?
Yeah.
I cannot relate on that one.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
time Pokemon game. For first time Pokemon game, being a battle simulator, like he doesn't know evolutions.
I mean, that was all of us at one
I
point.
didn't know what evolutions were.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, is that a sibling of Pidgeot?
I mean, kind of.
I mean, that literally was all of us at one point.
Yeah,
we knew nothing. We just knew, look at these creatures. We can catch them in this little ball thing.
Yeah.
Creatures do things.
Yeah, Lordshadow was shocked when I said that. He was like, wait, did I really say that?
But yeah, I can
Like,
understand
I've
if it's your
heard
first ever
crazier
game.
from people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, we've
first
heard
ever game,
Lumion logic on
100%.
things, so...
Wait, we're good.
I mean, first Pokemon game, you really don't know anything about it, so
Yeah.
you're bound to be like, ask questions and make assumptions until you figure out the answer.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's just like Pokemon 101. Press the button, find out what it does, and learn.
Yeah, we didn't have this button that told you what the move did. Like, you actually have to figure it out sometimes.
I remember the worst Coliseum in the game was Sunset Coliseum. When the Pokemon were like you could select pre-selected Pokemon, and guess what? If you have custom Pokemon, no, we're just not gonna let you use any of them. You have to select Pokemon from this screen. Select any of these.
Yeah, I remember that.
You have to select 6 Pokemon, and on the final round, on the final round against versus Dusty wearing the Lucario outfit, his Vigoroth and his what's the as a Grovyle? Grovyle, yeah. The Leaf Blade on Grovyle, the Dragon Rush by Gabite. His Pokemon were rough. It was just like it was such a stacked team. Like no matter what you did. I remember it took me like the first times when I did that, I remember it was like what, like maybe 20 times I did that, maybe 30. And I'm like, okay, that's enough. Like I couldn't beat it. I couldn't beat it. And then there were times where I got really close. Like my Pokemon had 3 health left, I would lose. Like my Pokemon would have like 1 health left, I would win. I don't remember how I won, but I remember. I think it was Grovyle was the last Pokemon that went to use Leaf Blade, and it was a critical hit. And then I had like, I think I had like 3. I think around 1, 2, or 3 health left, and I'm like, no way I survived that. And then I think I don't remember what my Pokemon was, but I remember I was able to barrel. I think it was a critical hit or something. I was able to get like a lucky hit on it, and I remember popping off. I'm like, yeah, I finally beat Dusty, yay! So that Coliseum was just rough.
that
as
one.
far as with, if you go to, if we're sticking into that genre of like battle simulator type game, Pokemon Stadiums 1 and 2 both missed a heavy mark, especially with the them being on the Switch now.
Mhm.
That the fact that all the rental Pokemon are pretty much just bad.
Mhm.
But if you had a external device like your original Game Boy games or whatever, and you connected it to it, you could transfer those Pokemon into Pokemon Stadium and use those instead.
Mhm.
The Where Switch failed, they could have made some adaptation with Pokemon Home as
Yeah.
as like a simulation of the same thing.
Yeah.
I think they just
I
made
feel-
it like an honest port over and just called it a day. Like they didn't.
And then
they
there,
don't try to go
there
anything
was
with their
also
emulators.
What'd you say?
I said they don't really try to do anything extra with their emulators. They just port it over and say we're done.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I feel
So
like
like, but yeah, Pokemon Battle Revolution was my first game, and I remember as time went by, I got to see like one of my cousins, and then he had all these Pokemon. I'm like, whoa, like they were all like legendaries, and then that was my first time even seeing Darkrai. Like there were all these amazing Pokemon, and
Darkrai is
then
so amazing.
yeah, Darkrai is amazing. And then I was like, what's this blue Pokemon on the cover? And he's like, let me look it up. Dialga. And I'm like, what's this white Pokemon? Palkia. What's this red one? Infernape. Empoleon. Like it was just amazing to discover. So my first ever like battle pass, like on, because I was copying my custom trainer and my catchphrases that I had for that trainer on his Wii. Like we would like play together, like on the TV at his place. So we played. Well, he let me like make a pass, and then he was like reading out like what I put while I was putting it in the game. And my Pokemon were Dialga, Palkia, Charizard, Garchomp, Lucario, and Infernape. That was my first ever battle pass that I used, and the first ever stage we went to, I believe, was Stargazer Coliseum. So that was a big throwback, and he had a really stacked team as well, and one of his custom passes, the name was Don, and I thought that was like an actual character that you unlock. And I remember looking it up on my phone, I'm like, how do you unlock this pass? And then I asked him, I was like, hey, I looked this up on YouTube. How do you unlock that? And he's like, oh, I made that. That's custom. I'm like, oh. So that was it was just fun learning all about that. We did our battles and everything, and I remember seeing Blast Burn, the animation from Charizard from the first time. I was popping off by how cool it looked. Draco Meteor, I was popping off as well. Roar of Time, amazing
Hydro
animation.
Pump looked good. Power Whip was a nice one also.
Oh yeah.
Shadow Ball, that's a trip.
Yeah.
A lot of good ones.
Yeah, definitely. And I made a second battle pass. My second battle pass had Lugia, Scizor, I think it was it Kyogre? Kyogre, Darkrai, Arceus, and what was the last one? I think it was Empoleon. I think that was my battle pass for my second one. But the funny thing was, when I was asking him about Darkrai, I was like, "Hey, what's this Pokemon that looks like Batman?" And he's like, "Darkrai." I loved Batman back in the day. I still do, but that was like my one of my main childhood games I played. I was like, "Hey, that Pokemon's Batman. What's that Pokemon?" Darkrai.
That's Crobat.
No. Darkrai.
I feel like Darkrai should get a Pokemon game where like Darkrai is the cover legend.
But if you think about it, Darkrai's the Dark Knight. No come back to that. I win!
It's like got nothing. Like, who would beat Darkrai's Joker?
Yeah, you guys just got quiet for a second. You're like, damn, Snarko.
Don't you dare say Mr. Mime.
Jirachi.
So I was gonna say, Darkrai deserves a better Joker than Mr. Mime.
Yep, and Darkrai is Batman. Yes. those were the best times. And then I would go back to my Wii. I would save my battle pass. Well, my only battle pass I had with the Pokemon. I think I had like a Luxio as well. I think Luxio was one of the best Pokemon that was on that save. Luxio was the carry from it. So I would copy it to my Wii remote, and then I would copy it to his save, like as a friend pass, and you could use like friend passes on the Wii from like other like people you face online. It'll save their battle pass, like from other consoles. It'll save it. So I put it on there, and then I'm like, you know what? I want to just use my new battle pass that I have with Charizard and everything. And the first thing I do is I go to Crystal Coliseum, and I remember spamming the heck out of Draco Meteor on Electabuzz, and I was like, bye. I just kept using Draco Meteor the entire time, and I was just like, I love these Pokemon, they're so powerful. And then they one-hit KO because I didn't have it set to level 50 all. I just had them set so they instant faint. And I go to Neon Coliseum, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna take all my opponent's Pokemon. My Pokemon are gonna die anyway. But then I try to do any move, and then they survive. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? Then they just like one hit take damage like just like 5 minutes ago. Why didn't they one hit take damage? And then I look at the game, I'm like, okay, something's wrong. and then I look at the game and I'm like, wait, Electabuzz is level 18, and the game said level 50 y'all, and I was like, what just happened? Yeah. And I remember this. I mean, I still have this as the battle pass, like to just like it's like the punching bag in the game. Like you have like a funny character that you like to just like keep beating up the entire time, and you play as your favorite. So I made the character look like a young boy or like whatever, like the same trainer as Nate from the rental pass. But I would make him look like he looks like all Pikachu. Like he wears a Pikachu hat, like he has like a Pikachu face paint, like all of it. And he has a Pikachu watch. And then I don't know if any of you have seen the show Lab Rats. Have any of you heard of it?
I've heard of it. I've seen clips.
So Lordshadow might probably laugh at this, but I named him Mr. Davenport.
Okay. What a name to pick.
Yeah, I named him Mr. Davenport because I just for some reason I just found it funny. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, okay, what's a funny name I could think of? And I'm like, okay, Mr. Davenport is perfect. So I put that as the name, and then it just fit perfectly for him. And every time when I play the game, I pick Davenport Battle Pass, and his name is in all caps, so you can see it, so that you can see it perfectly. So it's just funny to it's just funny to do it. And then even in BDSP, Barry's name was Davenport. It's because of that. When I'm thinking of the show, it's that one clip where I don't know what you said he has, like, Lordshadow seen it, you heard of it, but there's this character named Leo. Leo tries to call Mr. Davenport in the lab, and the voicemail for Mr. Davenport had me rolling. Like, you have reached the voicemail for Davenport Industries. I'm like, okay. So I just thought of that as like a funny clip that was a favorite that I like to just keep watching, and I was just like, you know what, Mr. Davenport is funny and he's cool. He seems like the perfect name for this guy. So that's where it came from.
Yeah, but Barry's not cool.
Yeah, but he's funny.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, you got like the long, like spiky hair. I mean, he's not Goku, but sure, he can be Davenport because he just keeps, he's just always on a roll. I think Lordshadow is very confused by me explaining all this. That's how I
No,
feel.
he's just chilling. He's just.
I'm just
stays
listening.
quiet.
I know you guys
Yeah.
are streaming at the same time, so I know it's kind of like hard to like multitask.
That's
but-
all good.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's all good.
I just know
Okay.
lore too well. He
I-
just listens.
I was just listening.
You know?
Okay. Because
Like,
I don't want to make it so you guys have to put the controller down just to listen.
Nah,
I don't
nah,
want
nah,
to
nah,
put the streams up.
I was just listening very thoroughly to your explanation.
But do you honestly think it's a funny name from like what I picked for the trainer?
100%. Just imagine running into that.
I'm trying to I keep trying to find the clip on YouTube, and I can't find it, and I don't remember what episode it was from either. You ever reached the voicemail from Davenport Industries, but the funniest part is, like, in the voicemail when Davenport gets mentioned, it gets louder. Like it starts off normal, and then he says it louder, and then he says it louder than that, and then it plays a laugh track after that. It's just funny. There's also a time where Mr. Davenport forgot his like memory, and then he like Leo had to remind him like who he is and like where he was, and then Mr. Davenport was like, "Hey, what is this?" And he sat on his own like rocket chair, and it was filming in the living room. And then he was yelling "wee," and the wheel was like, "Oh no." I was like, what am I? I was like, what the heck? It's been years though, but those clips were the best. Those clips were the best.
Oh, let me get this right. He was yelling. Come on, I'm on Discord.
You're back now.
Okay. Okay, thanks for playing it after Discord. Thank you.
But
Everyone
the way how the camera was showing it, it was just showing the middle of the living room, and then it just showed Mr. Davenport sitting in the chair, and the chair was zooming at full speed, and then he was like, "Wee!" And then Leo's jaw drops, and then he just watches in horror. Like as Mr. Davenport's about to crash into a wall or crash into the front door. And then the laugh track played after. This makes me want to find the clips again, because this was my childhood, guys. This was my childhood. So, yeah.
So I have a Disney show I think you might be interested in, like because how goofy it is.
Yeah.
It's called Dave the Barbarian.
Oh no!
I've heard.
Wait.
And also,
I just no. I looked up. I kid you not. I just looked it up on YouTube. I looked up Mr. Davenport zooming in rocket chair, and then the title says Davenport says rocket chair and crashes. I need to watch this. Oh no!
And Lord, I
need to watch
thought this earlier. There was a Disney movie I did watch.
I
as a
found it.
kid. It was Sky High.
Oh my
So
god!
I did watch a Disney movie as a kid. It was a live action movie.
Sky High is a good one.
So I remember
This is-
I was like, oh, I want that as a show. But never did.
It was the very first video. I searched it up. It was the first result. I found the clip.
Nice.
But the real question still is, did you watch Dave the Barbarian?
I did not.
You should.
Hey, I'm also trying to get
You
you
were
to
saying,
watch
Star?
it.
I was gonna say, like, whenever you guys like have a second, if you guys want to like watch the clip, I just found it as a first result. It's very short. It's very like, but no pressure.
I'll watch it. Like, I'll watch it after your stream.
Yeah, sure.
Because if I play it, it'll go through my headphones, which will go into stream.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, so just to avoid issues with that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're all good.
But as far as Dave the Barbarian goes, Sable, I feel like you would enjoy Chuggles the Silly Piggy.
Mm-hmm.
Just the aesthetic of the character.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get you to watch like the first season of Scooby-Doo again.
Is this the voicemail clip? Did I finally find it? Please be it. Okay, it's not it. And unfortunate. I'll find it.
Now there's the third best character in this game, Marnie.
No, crap. I'm goofing off with leveling up too much. Because I've still yet to fight Bede.
I leveled up so I can trounce him and then I can move on.
Yeah, well, I also have other Pokemon I was training up too. So, I think
I got
going to be
my
downfall.
My routes went from Rouse to Curlia and is now Gardevoir.
Oh, you over leveled. Okay, cool.
There's no level caps.
You're right, but still, I know what the level for this gym is. You just want to screw that.
Why would I follow a level cap when there's no level caps to play?
Because you want to keep it fair?
No, I want to win. That's the point, is to win. I don't want to be stuck in, the back rooms for eternity.
Guess what? Won't need to worry about that. Alright. So let me get the team I want to use first. And on my back, that would help.
I think I'm going to end right after the Marnie fight.
That's where we're ending?
Yep.
Dang it. No, because I was about to fight Bede.
I mean, you can continue until you reach the Marnie fight if you want.
Well, no, because I don't... I want the versus to be a fair one, because I want, like, us to end at the same time. So it's not like... Like, I don't want to win, because I streamed an hour longer than that. So...
Yeah, we've been going for almost 3 hours, 30 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, did you want to go another 30 minutes? Also, hi, Legion.
Another 30 minutes.
You said no?
I mean, sure, why not?
Okay. Bringing the bug is dumb. On you?
Okay, took care of Marnie. She's defeated. Now, once you get to the next step of adjusting my character's appearance. If you remember correctly, there was a certain look I wanted my character to have.
That's right, you're going for Serena. Not Serena. Wait, was it Serena?
Yeah,
It was?
Yeah.
That's right, Serena's right. I don't know what. When I said Serena, my first thought was someone from like Sun and Moon. I was like, no, that's not right.
No, you were thinking of Lily. If you're going Sun and Moon.
Yeah, that's it. Listen, there's too many like rival companions. Keep it simple. Just give us one. Call it a day.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the next gem now.
Like that's why, like red and blue, gold and silver, ruby, sapphire, and like diamond, pearl were great. You only had the one rival.
And through most of like the first gen games, your rival was always just Gary. Or Blue, as he was called.
Hey, gold and silver was not blue. That was a guy named Silver, and he was a criminal.
Well, I never said gold and silver.
I said in earlier Pokemon games like gold and silver. was an
Yeah,
early
earlier
game.
Pokemon game. Yeah. Did I specify which
Gold
one?
and- You
Did I
said
specify?
no, sir.
Did I put it? Okay. Then there you go. I didn't put any title names out there. It just said older.
Yes, sir.
You inserted the title name.
Sorry, sir.
Vulpix. Now I will go for Vulpix. It can be on the next part of my team. After the gym. How strong is it then? Alright, it's a competition with this guy, I forgot. Level 24 Vulpix. Yeah, that's fine. Just don't wanna outpo it.
I'll take these full picks for the next gen.
Vulpix used to incinerate. I don't really fully get crit with that.
Just in that one. I lived? How?
It was a great ball. Boom. Vulpix caught. Nice.
Yeah, 'cause I think in these like 30 minutes I can get to them on the fight. And then that just means like I'm like a gym behind.
Pokemon in this encounter?
So when we do this again, I just have to do the gym fight.
Okay, I don't want this one. Nothing wrong with the Pokemon, I just don't want it.
Alright.
This is Lapide. Oh wow. Okay. I see how it is. I was gonna attack. Nope, Slend, you're getting attacked.
Is this the same challenge where you picked Gardevoir as like one of the main starters, like from other games? From last gen?
From like the last stream we did on this?
Yeah, because you said you
Yeah, like we picked a different
not
starter.
from the game, but you picked like other Pokemon from other games and imported them into this game to pick from the
Oh,
starters
no, I
like
know what he's talking
Gardevoir
about.
and
I know
Oh,
what
yeah.
he's talking about. No, we haven't started that yet.
No.
Because
This is
we're going to finish
before that.
this, and then we'll start on like that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is
Because
just
I
like
saw Gardevoir and it just kind of made me remember that stream. I was just curious if it was the same.
in this one. We chose our own starter instead of taking the traditional ones.
Yes, like my starter was like a Bunnelby, and his was a Ralts.
A Ralts.
Hey, can I have it?
No.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, the triple soundboard.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Can I have it?
That was from Ghost Curse's server.
It was.
One of the funny combos I did was, I mean, look at this Donkey Donk.
It's now fighting Team
What are
Yell.
you? I was just about to consume this delicious banana.
Alright. He'll make very great.
How's your stream going, Sable?
I think it's going well. I'm catching up. So,
Catching up?
Yep.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, catching them all before they go.
But, like, I fell behind, but I think, like, I'm playing long game. You're
Can I have
welcome.
No!
I'm still in, like, the cave while Lord's fighting the gym leader.
And this is the thanks I get.
If I still had Nitro, I would have done others, but this is all I can do.
Approved.
Jerk.
Oh, I got a combo. Let's try this one.
Look at this.
Donkey Kong.
Is that the one you were talking about?
Yes.
There you go, I did it for you.
And then do the, I mean, look at this woohoo. Look at this.
I gotta move up a little bit, 'cause it's a little higher. Okay, here we go.
Look at this. Woohoo!
Can I have it?
Now.
Donkey Kong.
The hey, can I have it? Followed by Dr. Eggman laughing twice, followed by Ghost Curse's Donkey Dong.
Donkey Donk. I keep watching the Donkey Donk clip on repeat like a lot, and like even when we're even when I'm not in VC, because that clip is S tier. And then the times when we like react to clips and whatnot, like we would just like watch it together, like it's always fun to like messing around.
Okay, then I'm Arcanine next. Okay. Ooh, Intimidate. Too bad Gardevoir is not a physical attacker. Haha.
I mean, he could make it a physical attacker.
Yeah, but I don't wanna.
He doesn't like you could give it like Zen Headbutt, Tackle.
Oh, glad I was able to do a heal so they can do agility. Works for me. Flame wheel. Let me just get my health back for everybody. A little dream kick. I was about to say, why is the input taking so long?
Why is the what?
The input, like for some reason it just was on a still frame for a moment. It's
I'm
just
okay
like
with that.
how the game operates.
So I am perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, you're okay with that because you want to catch up.
I just want to beat Marnie. That way, you would have to work on grinding a whole new team. Well, all I have to do is play the gym. I'm fine with that. Because then while you're working on grinding a team, I just progress.
I'm almost done with the fire gym.
That's fine. I'm almost out of this cave. All these stupid NPCs just don't talk.
I thought you were running into all the stunfists that are in the cave.
No, I'll be losing my mind by now. Just like how I just ran into the trainer battle. Like, ah.
Let's see. Let's send that sent to Scorch. Yeah, I'll switch Pokemon this time. Level 27 sent to Scorch. Level 25 Dread.
I'm scared.
Through another Gigantamax animation.
Wish I had the quick last turn, but I didn't need it this turn.
Blade Dreadnought is faster than Sent to Scorch.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hey Lexi.
What are you?
Hey, can I have it?
No.
Oh, come on.
This is the thanks I get.
Oh.
What can I say except
You all suck!
Hey, Lex. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I'm assuming, Lord, you just won your battle.
Say, I'm hungry. Have you got any food?
Oh.
Why are you so mean to me?
The Lord,
Oh,
you
yeah,
still won
that
your
one.
battle.
Where is
No.
it?
Why are you so mean to me?
GG's. Battle.
What did I just do?
Yep, I'll take this off.
What character was that?
It's from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
Never watched it.
It's one of the creepier villains from the show.
I've only watched, like, I haven't watched the show in full, just selective episodes.
Yeah, so it's like a ghost of a curse, where if you take like his the slab, he'll unleash like 3 different plagues to attack you for you to give him back his property. There we go.
Okay, Will-O-Wisp selected. And the fire uniform that I'll never wear.
Like, we could customize the uniforms, maybe I'd wear it, but it's like, I'll never wear the uniforms.
If you're just stuck to how it defaultly looks, not very fun.
Yeah. Like, the only uniform, like, I like is one of the ones you actually have to buy. It's the steel uniform. It's the only one I like. But I still can't even wear it during, like, the gym battle, so it's like, it's not worth it. Let's do a policeman.
Some of the TMs aren't worth it either.
Yeah, it's more so like the TRs you get, like the ones that break are good.
Yeah.
There's only a few TMs that are worth it.
Okay, this is wild area to get him out. And if I remember correctly, in the story, this is the part where Bede fights against Hop and destroys him.
I would love if they gave us the cutscene on Bede and Hop fighting. I think that would have been kind of cool. Just to see how well that went.
It would have been a little great bit of filler content.
It would have been. But again, it would also have to be like, oh, you could skip this if you want. Like, have it skippable, but still be able to, like, the option to see it.
I feel like not a lot of people would skip it, but then I also feel like a decent
like, for
amount
this
of people
context,
probably would.
Yeah. So it's like a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know in this type of instance, I think we would skip it. Or if it counts as, like, the skipped movies that we have this set to. Alright. I'm actually about to go fight Marnie now. So...
I'm just swapping out the team I just used. Besides, of course, starter. And the two Pokemon I caught within the gym. Well, the one within gym and one within a raid. They count towards my next team. Can I get this Snorlax, or is it still too strong?
I think it's still too strong. I think.
Yeah.
I think we're allowed to catch level 35, but that thing's level 36.
Yes, it's very strong looking Snorlax.
And then we get 36.
Yep. Well, that tells me how much you played this game. Story mode, rather.
I do. I just remember it'll, like, each gym just raised our catching level by 5. Until you get the 8th gym where it's, like, all.
Yeah, then you got the ability to get any of them that you want.
Well, it's also funny because, like, when you get the 7th gym badge, it's 55 and lower will listen to you. And then, but the highest level Pokemon you catch is 60 in the wild area.
Okay, so now I should be able to catch anything over here in the Giants area. Almost anything, I should say. So moving. What? Get away! There's 3 of you annoying little frickers. Oh, the sun Pokemon. Okay, hello, Solrock. I'll get these items that are here, even though, yeah, large leak. That might actually be useful if I can use the Farfetch'd, which I cannot. Good blade.
I like Bullet better than Dick.
photo. I'm gonna go in there and customize my character as much as possible.
Okay. I just beat Marnie.
Nice.
So, like, I'm not gonna start the gym up. Because I think roughly around here is a good place to stop off. So whenever you're ready.
I'm just gonna do a little customization on my character and then
Okay.
hopefully they
That
have
might
the
give
right
me a chance to.
things for me here.
And
If they don't, then I'll have to keep looking. Talk to this lady. Hats. Start with hats. Okay, they have hats. Perfect. Do they have the right color? Yep, right there. Okay, I got that. Correct hat is now there. If these jackets had plain colors to them, they probably would work. But honestly, I'm probably gonna have to go with what is closest.
I'll add you to the team next time. I don't think I have the right candies to bring that up to par now. Oh wait, I do. But never mind.
Okay, this actually helps. Just wanted to double check. And she doesn't. She wears the hat, but does not wear a jacket, so I don't have to worry about that. I do need to get at least a black t-shirt. That's black? That looks gray. What are you talking about, game? This game cannot tell color.
It's a
Apparently not.
It's a faded black.
I like my answer better.
Your answer was way more accurate.
What was that, Sable?
His answer was way more accurate.
No pink bag. So
I said
can't
what
do
I
that
said.
either. Glasses is a no.
Alright.
I'll hold off on shirts.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, at least get a red colored
Okay.
skirt.
I'm happy stopping here. Because you're just doing
No
character
red.
stuff. So it's not instrumental.
Okay,
Could
so
run.
just hold off on that too. Okay, go in front of this center right here and save. Okay, that's where I'll end.
Alright. So I am just a little behind. But like, what is your team's
When
levels?
are you not?
Yeah, what's your levels, Lord? Or is he in extreme and I can't hear him? Oh, he's muted. Okay. Think he's in there? The moment I see his end screen is when I'll end mine. Just like that. Alright. Thank everyone that was watching. I will not be live tomorrow, but I will be live on Wednesday, and I'll see everyone then.